Again? I woke up to sigh at the sight of my bed. Wake up, Hina! It's morning! I found my 13-year-old sister sleeping in my bed.
5 more minutes!
If you want to sleep 5 more minutes, go to your room! We always sleep separately at night, but she always sneaks into my bed. It happens very often, and I'm quite troubled by her degree of brother complex.
But I don't have you in my room!
Ugh, don't try me with your weird logic! I'm changing, so get out!
Then I'll help you change.
Just get out! I push her out of my room. She doesn't have to wake up this early if she's sleeping in her own room.
Morning, Satoru.
Morning. This is my childhood friend, Nagisa. She's the first year at high school, same as me. We go to different schools, but we leave our houses at the same time and we walk in the same direction, so we go to school together.
You're looking rough. What's the matter?
It's the usual.
What? Hina?
She snuck into my bed again. She shouldn't be doing those types of things anymore.
She really likes you, doesn't she?
She even tries to bathe with me. I can't see her ever getting a boyfriend.
Won't you feel lonely if Hina gets a boyfriend?
That's how it should be. I just want her to be a normal girl.
Then why don't you make a girlfriend?
Don't say it as if it's an easy thing. I'm not the attractive type like you, Nagisa. I wouldn't be able to get one even if I wanted to.
Then what about a fake girlfriend? Get someone to pretend to be your girlfriend and show it off to Hina. Maybe that might change something.
I don't have any girlfriends.
Here's one.
You'll pretend to be my girlfriend? But even with critical eyes, Nagisa's a beautiful girl. If I had a girlfriend like her, people would envy me. But for this operation, there was a problem.
Am I not enough as a girlfriend?
That's not what I meant. You're friends with Hina as well. I can't help but think that you couldn't possibly deceive Hina. My childhood friend also meant she was Hina's as well. We used to play all together.
That's up to your acting abilities. I'll do my best as well.
Do you think it'll go well?
Let's do a special training sleepover tonight at yours, Satoru.
That was out of the blue. I mean, my parents are out, so I don't mind, but Hina's home, so it's impossible to stay the night.
Don't worry. Leave it to me. I'll go to yours after school then.
I couldn't tell how serious Nagisa was, but she looked excited. Nagisa really came over that evening with her sleepover stuff. Are you seriously gonna stay the night?
Of course. We have to make Hina understand that we're on that level of relationship.
I feel like that's going over the top just for acting.
I don't think you can act well unless you go over the top and forget all the embarrassment.
What do you mean?
Satoru, I want you to hug me.
What? Nagisa opened her arms and was ready to hug me. Even though she was my childhood friend, it was still difficult hugging a girl.
See? You can't do it. You can't deceive Hina like this.
But, are you okay with it?
If it's you, then I'm okay with it.
Okay then. It was a little awkward at first, but I hugged Nagisa. Nagisa was soft and felt really comfortable.
You're hard.
No, I'm not!
You're too nervous. Your body is all stiff. You need to hug me more naturally.
Oh! That's what you,
What did you think it meant?
Don't worry about it. Should I relax, right? Wow! Nagisa suddenly hugged me, and a surprised sound slipped through my mouth.
Don't you think it's rude to be so surprised when your girlfriend hugs you?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You really have zero immunity towards girls, apart from Hina.
Well, yeah. Hina's the only one who does this kind of thing.
So your sister is okay, but your girlfriend isn't?
That's not what I meant.
Think of me as your real girlfriend. If you're like that, we won't be able to trick her no matter how hard I try.
I'll do it properly. As part of training, I was hugging Nagisa for a while. Oh, Nagisa's soft body. The nice smell from her hair. I try to concentrate and not think about any funny business.
Satoru, do you love me?
What?
You have to respond quickly with a yes, okay? Holding me and not being able to say I love you is a very bad sign. Do you hear me?
That sounds like a different thing.
Think of me as your girlfriend.
Huh? I love you, Nagisa.
I love you too, Satoru.
It got really embarrassing when we put it into words. Even though this was practice, my heart was thumping at its limits.
Satoru, you're blushing really hard. We'll seem like a couple that just started dating. Our backstory of secretly dating for a month won't work at this rate.
That's our backstory? I was so busy working on our acting that we never really talked about how we were going to act it out. But it seems that Nagisa has something already in mind.
And now? I'm home!
We heard Hina's voice from downstairs. Hina's back. What do we do?
Calm down. We're dating. Satoru, can you sit on the bed?
Okay. I wasn't ready at all, but Nagisa was calm. I sat down as she told me to, and she sat in between my legs and leaned on me. Nagisa?
Hold me still.
Okay. I wasn't ready for this, but I hugged Nagisa from behind.
Hey, is someone over?
You're home, Hina.
Hi, Hina.
Hina froze as she entered my room and saw us together.
What are you two doing?
Well, this...
She found out, but we were going to have to talk to you anyways. What do you mean? We're going out. I'm sorry we kept it a secret. Why? Why did you have to choose my brother? You do know he's my brother, right, Nagisa? You were always stuck to Satoru, so I was trying to hide it, but I've always liked Satoru. Besides, we're high school students now, so I thought it would be okay. That's not okay at all! I can't give my brother to anyone, even you, Nagisa! But Satoru was the one that asked me out.
Huh? I panicked when Nagisa suddenly brought me in.
Is that true?
Yeah, I've always liked Nagisa as well.
Aren't you being deceived by Nagisa? Or she knows your weakness or something? That's rude, Hina. We'll respect you, so please can you accept us being together? No way! Don't just stay there! Get off my brother!
Hey, Hina!
Go home, Nagisa! Go home!
Hina pulled Nagisa away from me.
Satoru, Hina seems upset, so I'll go home for now. Explain everything to Hina, will you?
Hina? That was extremely rude to Nagisa.
But why though? I thought you would always be mine!
She had a sorrowful expression, but Nagisa and I came this far. I need to make sure we went on with it. We can't stay together forever, you know. I want to have a girlfriend.
But why is it Nagisa? You didn't show any sort of sign before!
We were thinking about you. We were waiting for you to become, more independent.
I'm staying with you forever! I'm not giving you to anyone!
Well, we can't be like that forever, you know. You need to get married someday.
I don't care if I'm with you! Don't you like me anymore?
I love you, but I love Nagisa too.
Do you really love Nagisa? Isn't she just approaching you?
Why do you doubt us?
'Cause I just can't believe that you like Nagisa! Why so suddenly?
It's not sudden. I've liked her for a long time.
I won't approve! I'm never approving of Nagisa!
Hina got mad and left our room. Maybe making Nagisa pretend to be my girlfriend was impossible. I guess it would sound sudden, especially if it's someone close to you. But this is the situation that I feared. With the Nagisa incident, it's become very awkward and we didn't talk at all over dinner. Huh? Nagisa left her stuff. I guess I'll hand it to her tomorrow. I was busy thinking about stuff and didn't realize Nagisa had forgotten her bag. And suddenly, Nagisa came into my room. What?
Shh. Evening, Satoru.
I almost shouted out of surprise, but Nagisa covered my mouth, shushed me, and whispered to me. Nagisa, I thought you went home.
I went home and came back. I told you I'd stay the night, right?
You were serious? But it's not that kind of timing right now.
She doubts our relationship because you're not confident enough. You need to be able to feel that I'm your girlfriend.
But it's just acting.
It seems you still need more training.
Hey, Nagisa! What are you doing? Nagisa took out her pajamas from her bag and started changing on the spot. I rushed and turned around.
It's okay now, Satoru.
I told you that Hina is still angry, and it's not that kind of situation right now. Nagisa was standing there in her pajamas as I turned around.
What are you talking about? We're going to do some training.
Training?
Change into your pajamas, Satoru.
Now?
Yes, now.
Nagisa tried to take my clothes off. Oh, wait! I can do it by myself! You turn around, okay? So, I changed into my pajamas. So, what are we going to do?
Get into your bed.
Once I was inside, Nagisa came in as well. What are you doing?
I told you I'm staying here tonight. I'm gonna sleep with you.
Well, we have empty rooms.
What's the point in that? We're going to sleep together so that you can feel that I'm your girlfriend.
But still, this is going a little too far for acting.
You need to overdo it to get into the mode.
Just as Nagisa told me, we were laying down together. I told myself repeatedly that Nagisa is my girlfriend. Nagisa went under the duvet, and then she crawled into my pajamas. Nagisa, what are you doing?
Couples do this, right?
I'm not even sure couples do this. I was now closer to Nagisa than ever, and my heart was racing. Just then, there was a knock at my door. I felt like I was doing something wrong and my heart sped. Nagisa, crawl back!
I can't. You do something.
Hina came into my room, and we tried to keep our cool.
Are you sleeping already?
Yeah, I'm, a little tired today. So, what's the matter?
I just wanted to see your face. I had this weird feeling.
Alright, if you want to talk, can we do that tomorrow? I want to rest today. I wanted Hina to leave my room immediately.
Hey, why does it look like someone's in there with you?
What? What are you talking about?
You're sleeping with a woman, aren't you?
Her guess was so precise. I could feel her eyes becoming colder and colder. I could at least say girl. And besides, I'm not sleeping with anyone.
I smell a female.
Isn't it because Nagisa was here earlier?
You're doing something lewd. I know it!
I'm not!
Don't lie to me, you foul thief!
Hina pulled off my duvet.
What are you doing? I didn't think you were actually doing something!
Being caught, Nagisa came out of my pajamas.
You caught us. You caught us? What do you think you're doing? Even I haven't gone this far! I thought you were at home in the first place! I did, and I came back. I promised I'd stay the night. You think I'd allow anything like that? With him? In the same bed? What were you going to do to my brother? We're a couple, so sleeping together is completely normal. Are you really going out? Isn't it just your one-sided thing? You don't believe us? How about now?
Nagisa, kiss me on my lips. What? I couldn't hide my inner panic from this sudden kiss. Nagisa, why did you go so far?
Sorry for taking advantage of the situation.
My thoughts just slipped out. Nagisa was looking serious.
I really like you. You were just busy caring for Hina, so you never noticed my feelings.
I had always given my attention to Hina. While Nagisa was doing things to me, I still have a fragment of Hina inside my head.
I made an excuse of pretending to become your girlfriend, but I actually wanted to become your real girlfriend. I want you to take care of Hina, but I also want you to think about me. I want to know about how you feel.
A sudden confession. But if she was telling the truth the whole day, how can I tell how much she loves and thinks of me? Thanks, Nagisa. I want to share the feeling you have towards me, like the way you love me.
Then...
As we were having a moment, Hina bumped in.
Wait a second. So that means it was a one-sided thing you had towards my brother! I guess that's how it looks. But he did end up accepting me, so what's wrong with that? Everything? My brother is just being pushed by the flow of things. I'm his number one!
Sorry, Hina, but no.
How can I back off like this? I'm sleeping inside your pajamas from now on.
Please don't.
Hina, Satoru is my boyfriend, so don't be so touchy, okay? Don't act like his girlfriend. I don't approve.
This operation was supposed to help Hina grow out of me, but this journey seems like a ridiculously long one.
Matsudo, you aren't good enough. You won't be able to play in matches.
What? The coach called me, Daichi Matsudo, out during practice in our summer break and told me this.
You're short and lack skills compared to other players. You won't even make it to the substitute team.
I see.
Have you considered being a manager? You're good at spotting features of players.
A manager? Then I'll quit. Thank you for having me. This is how I quit the Katsurayama Academy male volleyball team in just 4 months. I thought that by joining a strong team and practicing hard, I would be able to play in matches at some point. But the strong teams don't need useless players.
His efforts were so pointless.
We don't need short guys here on this team. I was even more devastated by the words my former teammates said. Finally, the little thing at the corner of the gym will be gone. Riku, you need skills to play volleyball. Those who can't keep up are just in the way. Your name, Daichi, suits you well. Why don't you go back to where you came from, you little ant? I couldn't bear this any longer and asked my parents if I could transfer to a different school. I transferred to a school called Yuki Academy starting in the 2nd semester.
Let me introduce you to our new student. His name is Daichi Matsudo.
Nice to meet you. He's a bit gloomy.
He's probably an introvert.
Everyone got the impression that I was an introvert. I didn't really care.
I'm Umi Umemiya. Nice to meet you, Matsudo.
Oh, nice to meet you. But there was one strange person who talked to me. It was Umemiya, the girl sitting next to me. She was very energetic and it was a bit overwhelming.
Matsudo! Did you play any sports at your previous school?
No, nothing. She is so talkative. I don't want to talk about volleyball.
Do you want to join our male volleyball team? I'm their manager.
Oh, well,
We welcome beginners too. There are some who started in high school. And if you join now, this cute manager will take care of you.
I'm not interested in that kind of thing.
Why?
She seems like the type of girl you shouldn't get too close to. From day one, I was approached by a strange person. But even though I refused to join, she kept asking me.
Hey, why won't you join?
I'm not good at team sports, and I'm short, and I'm not talented in anything, so just saying this makes me sad.
Don't worry about that. You don't need talent to have fun.
Have fun?
Being short doesn't matter either. We have positions like the libero for that.
Right.
And you get a cute manager if you join.
Well, I don't need that last thing, so...
Why?
I was just talking, not taking it seriously, but there was one thing she said that I thought was nice. You don't need talent to have fun. Maybe it was okay being like that until junior high. A few days after we had that conversation, we played volleyball in PE. I didn't want people to think that I had experience, so I pretended to be a beginner. But when we had a match, a spike from a team member came directly to me and... Whoa! I accidentally received the ball. It felt good to hit the ball up.
Wow! How did you receive that spike just now?
I didn't know you could play so well. Oh, it was just a coincidence. During lunch break that day, Umemiya came to me, but she wasn't like her usual self.
Matsudo, I have something I want to talk to you about. Do you mind?
What is it? Are you inviting me again?
Not exactly. Can we go to a different place to talk? Thanks for coming along.
Well, why did she bring me here?
Matsudo, you lied to me.
Lied?
You played volleyball, didn't you? The thing you did during PE? You can't deceive me. Why did you lie?
Oh, well,
Does it have anything to do with the fact that you transferred in the 2nd semester?
She had me cornered, so I told her what happened at my previous school. And then...
How horrible! Your coach and your teammates too? Volleyball is a sport that requires trust.
A sport that requires trust?
The same person can't touch the ball twice in volleyball, so you have to trust your teammates.
I remember the days I was practicing on my own in the corner of the gym. The team at Katsurayama Academy was a team that only thought about winning with skill. If you weren't very good, you wouldn't even be allowed to participate in the practice. I don't think I had ever trusted the others during practice back then.
I won't ask you to join, but would you come and watch our team practice? I think you understand the real joy of playing volleyball.
The real joy of playing volleyball?
I really like volleyball. I don't want you to hate it.
Why are you so keen on inviting me?
I just feel like it.
Just feel like it?
I had this feeling when I met you that you are the one! It's a premonition!
I'm not sure that's how you use that word. After school that day, I went to see the practice like Umemiya said. The team members were playing and enjoying it. It was completely different from the previous team, which had extremely high tension all the time.
Everyone looks like they are having fun, right?
Yeah. But if I were to point out their weakness, they weren't a strong team. Each individual seemed to have high potential, but they didn't play as a team.
Are they weak compared to Katsurayama?
Well, I think each player has a lot of potential, but everything is a little too basic, and the rhythm could improve as well.
The setter we had retired because he's in his 3rd year now, and so we don't have a proper one.
If you had a good setter, the team could improve a lot. And that tall person.
Suzuki-senpai?
He is really tall, but his attacks aren't as strong as they could be. I think the ball isn't meeting his height.
I know, right? We really want a good setter.
A good setter. It will be difficult to train a new one. A setter is like the brain of the team and is considered to be an important position. A setter needs the ability to set the ball accurately, make good decisions quickly, be flexible, and observe the whole court. They also need to be mentally strong. Therefore, they say it's difficult to train a setter.
I know! Why don't you try out being a setter?
You just thought of that, didn't you? I'm not that good, you know. I've never been a setter before.
It's fine. Just give it a try.
She made me join the practice and set some balls. I went and got changed, but I was regretting saying yes to her. So I only have to set the ball?
Yeah, I'll throw it from here, so set it to the left side.
If it's just setting the ball up, I've done it before, so it should be alright. And the first ball Umemiya threw went, hey!
Oh, sorry. It's a little short.
The ball she threw wouldn't reach where I was, but...
What?
Ha!
What was that? He slipped under the ball in that one moment?
I somehow slid under the ball and set the ball to the left side. Ha! Suzuki-senpai spiked the ball cleanly into the opposite court. The ball hit the wooden floor and it made a clean, satisfying sound. I was relieved, but the others had a different reaction. What was that? It felt so good. The height was perfect and it was the best timing.
He looks like he can't believe it himself. Matsudo didn't just slide under the ball. He set the ball without it spinning in a clean arch from that unbelievable position. Is it a coincidence or...
That felt good. It's satisfying when an attacker spikes the ball like that with my pass. I was only doing what I'd seen other people do, but I was happy that it went well. I continued to set the balls and it felt right. I adjusted the set to the player's height and jumps, and they all seemed to be hitting the ball with joy. I got a little cocky and tried to jump set and back set, but the reaction from the team members was good. I haven't felt this unity for a long time. I realized that I still love volleyball. On the way home that day, I went home with Umemiya, whose house was in the same direction as mine.
How was it today?
Well, it was fun.
Right? Volleyball is fun.
Yeah.
So, Matsudo, would you be interested in continuing as a setter for the team?
I was just doing it for the practice today. I can't be the setter for the team. I probably won't be able to do it in a match.
Well, I think you were rather talented. You were adjusting the sets for each individual player, weren't you?
Isn't that normal?
It's hard to set it at a fixed height. Adjusting it to the players, it's even harder. It normally takes time to be able to do back sets and jump sets, but you were able to do it right away.
I was just copying what other people do.
Don't worry, you can definitely do it. I used to be a setter, so I can teach you the specifics.
Hey, I thought you weren't going to invite me anymore.
I did, but I really want you on the team.
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why don't you play volleyball if you like it so much? I was genuinely curious, so I asked Umemiya. Then she looked down a little bit.
I want to play, but...
What is that scar? Did you have surgery?
I was in an accident just before I got into high school. I can't play anymore.
I see. I'm so sorry about that.
It's fine. I got over it, so don't get all gloomy about it. I'm entrusting my feelings of wanting to play to my teammates.
Entrusting your feelings?
Yeah, I want to entrust my feelings to you too.
I'm not a team member yet, though. Her bright eyes somehow really struck my heart. After I got home, I searched on the internet. Yumi Umemiya. She was an excellent setter who went to the nationals and was a candidate for the national team. No wonder I had heard of her name somewhere. She does seem bright, but she probably wants to play volleyball more than anyone. I decided to join the volleyball team and went to the practice after school.
You came!
Well, the self-proclaimed cute manager sitting next to me was quite fussy about it, so...
How mean. It's the truth.
All the team members welcomed me, and I became the team setter and started practicing.
Another 30 to go.
Okay. Umemiya, being an excellent setter herself, taught me everything about being a setter very strictly. What was surprising was that even though she was teaching me, she still did the manager duties perfectly.
Here's your towel, Suzuki-senpai.
Oh, thanks, Umemiya. She never rested and was caring for every single team member. I need to work hard for Umemiya as well. One day after school, while I was practicing after all the team members had gone home, Umemiya came over after changing back into her school uniform.
Are you practicing alone?
Oh, yeah, just a little bit more. You can go home, you know.
What are you talking about? Let me help you.
She helped me out with my practice.
The team has been getting more cheerful since you joined, Matsudo.
Really? It was already full of cheerful people.
Well, I guess, but you underestimate yourself too much.
I mean, it's better than the opposite, isn't it?
I need to thank you for it.
I'm the one that needs to thank you for inviting me into such a nice team.
Thank you for listening to my selfish request.
No, thank you for inviting me.
I know. Do you want to go on a date sometime? As a thank you.
What?
Hey, that's too high! Ah!
Umemiya!
Ouch.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just hit my hip.
Yumi, your skirt!
Huh? I wear shorts, so you can look if you want.
That's not what I meant.
And? Do you want to go on a date? A date with your cute manager?
What timing for you to ask? She would often tease me like this. Soon after that, we got an opportunity to have a scrimmage with another school, but on the day of the match, we ended up playing the substitute team of Katsurayama Academy. Of course, that coach and Riku were there. Even though they were the substitute team, they're a strong school, and I knew who I was facing, so I was very nervous. Is that Daichi? Are you still playing volleyball? Riku? Well, I guess if it's a weak school like Yuki Academy, you would be able to play. I'm not the same as I used to be. Huh? And? I have a team that I can trust. We will definitely win today. Whatever. But I'll tell you this, ants can't win against giants. You can try, but you won't win.
Matsudo, are you okay? That person is so terrible.
I'm fine. He's always been like that, so don't worry about him.
You told them we'll definitely win. Are you sure?
They're the substitute team, but they're still Katsurayama. It's okay. I'm feeling good about it right now. I'm ready to do this.
Matsudo.
Don't worry. You don't need to have talent to have fun, right?
Yeah, but...
Then trust me. You told me you want to entrust your feelings to me. If you believe in me, I'll prove that what you said was right by winning.
Matsudo, don't say that or I'll fall in love with you.
Oh, wait, that's not what I meant. What the hell? You're so annoying! And the match began. We struggled for the first set. A team sport! Don't make me laugh. It just means that there are no useless idiots holding the team back. The new ace of the team, Riku, was spiking and smashing the floor of the court. It seemed like he wanted to destroy us all by himself. What are you doing? Pass all the balls to me! Okay. The coach is looking. I won't be able to get in the top team if I can't attack. Their team's atmosphere was awful compared to ours, but Riku was the skilled one who would get the points, so they had no other option but to obey. We lost the first set to Katsurayama Academy. That freshman is incredible. Yeah, but it's just him.
Do you have a plan, Matsudo?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I analyzed their weakness in the first set and told it to everyone. I like that strategy, let's do it!
Wow, how reliable can he get?
It's not a big deal. So annoying, so annoying, so annoying! Why are you having so much fun even though you're losing? Why do they think that ants can win against giants? And the second set started.
Why are we even? Are we losing against them?
In contrast to the first set, we were in the advantage now. We switched up our strategy so that 3 players would block Riku's spikes and try to spike the balls in places where it would be difficult for Riku to attack. Katsurayama was still under Riku's control, so they would forcefully try and pass it to him. What the hell is going on with Daichi's sets? I can't predict where he'll pass it to. He's playing around with us. My strategy worked and we were able to win the second set. And the third set. Ha! Ah, he's too tall. Suzuki-senpai was doing incredibly well and we managed to win the third set as well. Yes! Nice one, Suzuki-senpai. Ha 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 ha! Your setting was perfect. Like so, we were able to win against the substitute team of Katsurayama Academy. After the match, Riku came to me looking very moody. This is unacceptable! Why do I have to lose against you? Riku, you have it wrong. Let me correct you. Firstly, I wasn't fighting against you. We as a team fought and won. A team? Secondly, if you were fighting alone, then we're the giants and you're the ant. You can't win alone against a team. An ant? Damn it! I won't lose again! I hope he realizes the importance of teammates. I was happy to see that coach looking bitter though.
Wow, we actually won! Yay!
It was only a substitute team, and don't hug me!
But I'm so happy.
A winning hug! What's so bad about that, Daichi? Suzuki-senpai, don't just laugh, make her stop, please! We celebrated our victory as a team. On the way back that day.
Do you have anyone you like, Matsudo?
Huh? Oh, no. I haven't been here that long and I'm busy practicing volleyball every day, so...
You don't.
What about you, Umemiya? Do you have anyone you like?
Of course. I'll tell you who it is if we win the next tournament.
That's hard. I wonder who she likes. I can kind of tell. But for now, I want to practice volleyball as much as I can for the people who welcomed me to the team and accepted me.
Chan. Oni-chan.
Huh?
Wake up, Oni-chan.
Everything seemed blurry, and I heard a cute voice coming from somewhere. I, Fuyuki Kaito, opened my eyes to the voice. I'm so sleepy.
Are you awake?
Huh? Morning, Natsu.
If you're not going to wake up, I might kiss you. Stay still.
Hold on! I'm awake! You're doing it on purpose, aren't you, Natsumi?
Hey! You're supposed to pretend that you're sleeping.
Why?
You have to accept my kiss if you are in love with your sister.
Can you stop making things up?
But we promised to get married when we were older.
I said, can you not make things up? You say it every day, but I never promised anything.
I could tell people about it.
Don't you dare! Because I spoiled her from a young age, Natsumi has a strong attachment to me and is obsessed over me. She comes and sleeps with me and gets moody if I don't have dinner with her.
Open up.
She's gonna be in high school soon, and she'll try to seduce me. I can't leave her like this.
What's the matter, Fuyuki? Sighing like that?
Hanasaki? What are you doing here? She's Haruka Hanasaki. We're in the same class this year, and she often teases me. She's a little bit of a celebrity at school.
Huh? I just came over because I wanted to chat with you. But then you were sighing, so I was wondering what happened.
Right, I see.
Don't be so shy, you cutie.
Don't tease me.
Sorry, and what happened? You seemed worried about something, but...
Oh, well...
Is it something you can't say? Is it a girl?
Well, I guess it does involve a girl.
Huh.
Why did she just become a little moody? What's the matter?
Nothing. I was just surprised because you look like the careful type. I didn't think you already had a girl.
Have a girl? It's about my sister, so it's not like that.
Sister? Are you talking about your sister that you told me about who is in junior high?
Yeah!
Huh, I see. I don't care, but...
Right. Her response was bigger than what I expected, but I better not talk about that.
Yeah, it's none of my business what kind of girls you interact with.
I guess.
Ugh.
Did she get moody again? What's the matter?
Nothing, anyways. What are you worried about? With your sister?
Hanasaki? Something soft is pressing against my back.
Come on, say it! Did your sister get mad for peeking while she was in the shower? How lewd!
I didn't do that! What kind of person do you think I am?
Really? But I know you are quite the pervert, so...
I'm not! She smells really sweet, and her skin is so soft. Girls are wonderful.
Fuyuki acts like he's troubled, but he doesn't try to get out of this position. It's so obvious from his face that he is enjoying it. That does make me happy, and if he likes it, that's even better. Those two are doing it again.
They look so friendly. It's so peaceful.
She doesn't like talking to other guys, but hugs Kaito like that.
That just means that they are.
Then, what is it?
I'm having trouble because my sister loves me too much.
Excuse me?
She's obsessed with me. She recently gets weird ideas and tries to sleep with me and tries to shower with me. She even tried to kiss me when I woke up.
Are you trying to brag?
Why would you think that?
You are troubled because your sister loves you too much? You should apologize to every single male in this country.
Why should I?
A guy who showers with her sister and kisses her deserves to be beaten up by every single man.
It's all an attempt. It hasn't happened.
Let's go to the police.
Would you listen to me?
I am listening to you brag about your sister.
Stop! Please don't keep your distance like that. I really haven't done anything you are thinking of.
Well, I kind of get your situation.
I'm so glad you understand.
Of course.
What a relief. If she understands, she didn't have to be like that. She sometimes gets like this when I'm talking to other girls. I think it's her thing. She probably just thinks too much. So yeah, I'm a little troubled at the moment.
So you want me to pretend to be your girlfriend?
What?
You want your sister to stop the love attacks, right?
Well, yeah. Love attacks? Is that what they're called?
But your sister might get hurt if you directly say it to her. So you can't say it because you are too kind.
I don't know if it's because I'm kind, but yeah, that's right.
So you need to have a fake girlfriend, am I right?
Yeah! No! How do you come to that conclusion? That was close. I almost agreed.
I almost got you there. You can think critically.
I don't feel like I'm being praised.
Putting that aside, I don't think there is any way around hurting her. Your sister is love attacking you because she loves you. If you turn her down, she is going to be hurt no matter how you do it.
I see. But why pretend to be my girlfriend?
If we can't avoid hurting her, do it so that she can recover quickly. I'm sure your sister knows that siblings can't get married.
I think so.
Then I think she is looking away from reality. She is still a child, so she is allowed to be like that. But deep down, I'm sure she understands that she can't get together with you.
I'm not sure. Natsumi is a childish girl, so I'm not sure she's aware of that.
Even if girls look childish, what they are thinking can be sometimes very mature. And besides, you might think she's childish because you are her brother. The fact that she tried to kiss you already makes her plenty grown up, don't you think? At this rate, his sister will do this and that to him. I must act quickly.
I see. But why would pretending to be my boyfriend make it easier for my sister to recover?
Because she can give up on you. Actually, that's a little different. She has a reason to convince herself to give up. If she has known deep down, then she might be hurt at the beginning. But I think she will be able to get over it and be able to move on.
People sometimes misunderstand her because of the way she speaks of her appearance, but she is a clever and kind person. I am often around her, and I've come to like her. Well, I wish the teasing could stop, though. I see. But are you alright with it? People might misunderstand if you pretend to be my girlfriend.
I don't mind if it's for you. We should help each other out, right? It would be better if people misunderstand. Convincing the others that we are dating seems like a solid plan anyways. And now, I have an excuse to hang out with Fuyuki.
Thanks. You are so kind, Hanasaki.
You're welcome. Thank you. I will definitely make you fall in love with me through this opportunity, Fuyuki.
So we started pretending to be boyfriend and girlfriend. We had no idea that this relationship would change everything. After school, what? You want to come to my house today?
Yeah, I thought we should make action as soon as possible. We must make action before things are too late.
Don't you think that's a little too much? I could just introduce you to Natsumi, my sister, somewhere else.
We need to show her that we are really close, that we even go to each other's houses. And we need to do something about the way you call me.
Huh?
You need to call me by my first name. We're dating. What? You don't want to?
No, it's just a little embarrassing.
Don't make such a cute face. You look like a cute girl.
Ouch! That hurts.
But you are cute, so it can't be helped.
I don't know how I should feel. Okay, I don't mind you coming to my house, but what should I call you?
Dare.
She has high expectations. So, like, Haruka-san?
Wrong.
What? No!
Obviously, just call me by my name.
But
You could call me Honey, you know.
I'll call you Haruka! I decided to call her by her name before she came up with any other bizarre ideas. No one calls their partners like that. To be honest, calling you just by your name is pretty hard for me.
I guess that's fine. Come on, let's go to your house.
Are you really coming?
Of course.
She nodded with a face that wrote, "I won't change my mind." I knew that there was no point trying to convince her. I had no choice but to go with it. But
Why did it have to rain today?
on our way home, it started raining and we got soaked. My house is just around the corner.
This is why I don't like summer.
Haruka looked like she was about to start crying when we got into my house. We were soaked, so it couldn't be.
Huh? What's wrong? How lewd.
Sorry.
Well, I don't mind, but
You don't?
you are a pervert, aren't you?
You'll catch a cold, so take a shower.
But it's your house, so you should go in first.
I'm a guy, so I'm fine. You shower first.
Oh, thanks. But what if your sister comes home?
Don't worry. She always has club activities. And she goes grocery shopping after that, so she won't be back for a while.
I see,
Huh? What's the matter?
I, can't shower by myself.
Oh, I see. Wait, what?
I said I can't shower on my own. Don't make me say it again.
What do you usually do?
I shower with my younger sister. I had a scary experience a while ago, and since then I can't shower by myself.
Right. But what should I do? I can't shower with you. To be honest, I would love to. But if I say that, I won't be able to have a quiet school life anymore.
If you could stay by my side, you could stay in the dressing room and talk to me.
Okay. It's a valid reason, so. We went to the dressing room. My heart was racing like it was going to explode. This was inevitable, but who would have thought that she would shower with my presence? I can kind of see through the half-transparent door.
Hey, Fuyuki.
What is it?
I'm usually too shy to say it, so I'll say it now, but thanks for being kind to me all this time.
What?
Maybe you don't remember, but you are the reason I'm going to school normally. This is when I was in junior high, but everyone was avoiding me because of my appearance. There were people who tried to bully me, so I think I was quite unfriendly when I got to high school. I think that some of the people in my class were scared of me. No one would talk to me when you just got in. Apart from this one person. He came to me eating my lunch on the rooftop and asked me to eat together. I think I was very unfriendly to him at the beginning, but even then, he was still kind to me. That's why I'm able to open up to people and speak to people normally. And you, Fuyuki, are the boy.
I remember that. But that's Haruka's misunderstanding. I'd been bullied because of my appearance back then. I was extremely self-conscious, so I tried to avoid everyone. That's when I found Haruka. Her behavior was very similar to mine, so I had a feeling that she was the same as me. I was just selfishly thinking that she was my comrade. I thought Haruka would understand me, so that's why I got close to her. It's thanks to her that I'm able to talk to people normally. It's true that Haruka, at the time, was a little scary looking, but she had the strength to believe in what she thought was right. You would help anyone who was in need. Haruka was a strong and kind girl to me, and she complimented me on how I look after we got to know each other. She helped me regain my confidence. She sometimes even looked at what kind of clothes would suit me together. She taught me how to be confident in my appearance. The reason I didn't shut myself out was because she was there to listen to me. If she hadn't been there, I would still be the same self-conscious person being afraid of everyone else. I'm the one who has to thank you. If I hadn't met you, I would have had a lonely school life.
So you felt like that as well. Then would you...
Huh?
I'm home, Oni-chan.
Natsumi?
What?
Why are you home? What about your club activities?
My teacher was absent today, so it was cancelled. So I went grocery shopping and came home. I didn't think you would bring a girl home, Oni-chan. And you were going to shower together?
No, I wasn't trying to shower with her!
You are in the dressing room. And the thief. The woman in the bath. How do you explain this?
She clearly said thief, but she corrected it! In contrast to her smile, it was clear that she was angry.
It's okay, Oni-chan. You were just deceived by an evil woman, right? Don't worry. I'll kick her out.
Wait! She got soaking wet in the rain, so I let her use the shower! I'm here because she can't shower on her own!
Do you really think I'd believe an excuse like that? Lying is a sin, Oni-chan. Do I need to punish you, Oni-chan?
What kind of terrifying thing is my sister saying with such a cute face? What should I do? I can't just have Haruka come out because she's naked!
Oh, are you a sister? Sorry, I really can't shower on my own. Oh, really? But why are you here in the first place?
Natsumi started talking with a cute smile, but I felt that the words that came out of her mouth were sharp as knives.
Well, I'm Fuyuki's girlfriend. I came over to hang out with him today. Sorry for the sudden visit. Oh, right. I see. Okay. I'll prepare something for you to wear, so give me a minute. Thank you. Not at all. Take your time. Now, Oni-chan.
What?
You will let me talk to your girlfriend, right? You can get changed so that you don't catch a cold as well. And then we can talk together in the living room. Of course, with the three of us.
That sunk in pretty quickly. But that was only for a moment. It seems like Natsumi was going to start an interrogation. Why did you give her these clothes?
My clothes wouldn't fit. Besides, I thought she would be happy wearing these. Yeah, but I don't think I would wear something like this from the first day. First day? Oh, I mean my first time at Fuyuki's house. Right, but still. I didn't know that Oni-chan had such a pretty girlfriend.
Don't! You're embarrassing me!
Well, it's pretty obvious that you guys aren't really dating. I'm always with Oni-chan at home, and he doesn't message anyone at home. If he has a girlfriend, that's hard to imagine. Shit, I didn't consider him being surveyed by his sister. Oh, well, that's... Are you going to say that you are the type that doesn't message that often? Or that you don't own a phone? I don't mind, but I sincerely hate liars. If I find out that you are lying, I will make sure you can't get close to my brother ever again. But are you okay with that? Fuyuki! She is cute like a little animal, but she is scary as fuck! Aren't girls who are normally a little dumb friendly and innocent?
I've never seen her like this before. Girls are terrifying!
Haruka. What is it? Even though you are his fake girlfriend, we are both female, and I kind of understand why you agreed to this. I can kind of guess you are doing this in the first place. I would be happy if you could tell me everything honestly.
She was implying that this was the final chance. If we tried to continue lying, I knew Natsume would try and get in our way no matter what. I guess I have to tell her everything.
Well,
Sorry, Natsume.
Oni-chan? Fuyuki?
We are just pretending to be boyfriend and girlfriend, like you said. But that doesn't mean everything was a lie. I love you, Haruka.
What?
So, Haruka, Hanasaki, I'm sorry for all the unexpected events, but would you go out with me?
Are you okay with me?
I want to go out with you. I really enjoy being with you and feel comfortable with you. So I want to be with you.
Me too. I love you too. I was approaching you because I wanted you to fall in love with me.
I see. I'm sorry I didn't realize sooner. But then, would you go out with me?
Of course. I would love to go out with you.
So we ended up dating. Things didn't turn out the way we had planned at all, but we couldn't have hoped for more.
It seems like you have forgotten that I'm here, but I do not approve.
My cute little sister was covering her fury with a smile, but I won't worry about that for now. I think we can get along nicely together. I was full of hope and had no idea that my sister's love attacks were about to escalate to a whole new level.
Don't worry about it, Suzumori-senpai. I won't tell this to anyone.
You're lying. You're going to tell everyone.
I almost didn't realize that my boss, who I admired, was a legendary model for a magazine. The legend's name was Mira. The magazines would sell like crazy when she was on the front cover. When she published a photo album, they kept on printing it because it sold out so quickly. She not only had female teen fans, but a huge male fan base. She was a charismatic girl. She suddenly retired from the modeling industry. The reason was a mystery. She was rumored to become a big celebrity, so it was a shocking event for many. It was over 6 years ago. Suzumori-senpai, what are you... Wait! I don't know why, but I couldn't get my eyes off of her.
I should take off my skirt, right?
Her legs are so skinny.
I'm glad I wore a non-wired bra.
Her breasts are so much bigger than they seem from on top of her clothes. Her eyes suck me in.
You can do whatever you want.
Huh?
You can do whatever you want to me, so please don't tell anyone that I'm Mira.
What? The conditions were too crazy. I was about to go crazy. Calm down, Suzumori-senpai, and don't treat me like a pervert.
But I would rather have you eat me than everyone knowing my secret.
Eat you? She's so seductive. She was panicking. We were happily drinking at her house. How did this even happen? My name is Masato Kazama. I'm one of those slave employees. My position is quicker to count from the bottom. Hey, Kazama. Yes? I want you to fix these documents by today. All of it? Don't worry, son. You can do it. This bold chief. Do you want me to slap my resignation on your shiny head? All of my colleagues were looking at me as if they were seeing someone being sentenced to death. My kohai, Inami, was putting her hands together as if she was praying to the dead. The chief's harassment had been going on for a while. Us subordinates had given up. I guess I'll be working until the last train again.
Hold on a second, Chief.
Suzumori-senpai? The woman standing next to me is Kyoka Suzumori. She has been taking good care of me ever since I started working, and she's like the reliable leader.
Is this something that only Kazuma can do?
No, but I'm just giving out jobs to my subordinates.
He's been working hard every night recently.
Well, it's his duty as a subordinate to work hard, don't you think?
If they have to work hard, the bosses should work hard as well, right?
Okay. You get me every time, Suzumori.
I'm glad you understand.
Where did that insensitive chief go? Suzumori-senpai handed him the documents, and he slowly walked back to his desk. Everyone who was watching felt super satisfied at this conversation. Suzumori-senpai put up a little peace sign at us, and everyone praised her for her marvelous victory. Me included. Thank you for helping me out all the time.
It's for my cute little kohai. But you need to learn to refuse when you can't do something. Hey, I know that laugh. You were trying to change subjects, weren't you?
Hey!
You look funny.
Of course I looked funny. A caring, beautiful woman is touching me. She is such a wonderful person. She's the kind of person that I admire, rather than wanting to date. Don't get me wrong, I really like her. I won't say it to her face because it's embarrassing, but I want to become a reliable person just like her. I need to work harder.
So, how's it going today?
Huh?
Can you go home without working overtime?
I think so. You fought the chief away, so I think I'll be able to go home at a normal time.
Really?
She seemed really happy, like it was about herself.
Then why don't we drink together tonight?
Huh? May I?
Of course. That's why I'm inviting you. Or did you have other plans?
No, I would love to join you.
Yay!
I finished work and we left the company together. And the place we arrived at to drink was...
Kazuma, can you try this?
Yes, of course. The place I never would have imagined to be. I came to Suzumori-senpai's house. I know that nothing will happen, but as a male, I can't help but be a little self-conscious. It's so good that I might fly away.
Then I might have to burn it so that you don't.
I take it back. This is super delicious, so please, let me eat this as it is.
Okay then.
Her smile is that of an angel, and it burns my eyes. Thank you for inviting me over, and even making dinner for me.
Don't worry, I just wanted to make something for you. And...
And?
Ta-da!
She took out a bottle of wine. I'm no expert in wine, but I can tell from the labels like Grand and Class A that it was something good.
There was this one time when our client got mad for nothing, and I got really irritated, so I went to the department store on the way back and bought it.
I see. You bought it, but you couldn't quite open it.
It's embarrassing, but yeah.
Apparently her stress-relieving method is buying things impulsively.
So will you drink lots with me tonight?
Of course!
I like your energy.
After we prepared the dinner, all we had left to do was enjoy the meal and drinks.
Cheers!
Cheers!
The taste is complex and rich.
I don't understand why, but the females at work like that new girl. Or the woman in front of me knows how to enjoy drinks. Maybe the corporate culture?
Yay! I love sake and Masato-senpai.
Aren't you drinking a little too fast?
But you are eating my food, saying it's delicious. Of course I'm going to drink to that.
May I have some more hashed beef?
Of course. Eat loads and get big.
Her heartful smile was already accompanied by a blush. I think her pace is a little too fast. 30 minutes later?
The chief is so horrible, making this cute little boy work so late.
Cute little boy? Are you referring to me?
Of course. You are my cute little kohai.
60 minutes later.
Can you pat me like you do to Nagisa?
Whoa. I can't do that to you, senpai!
What are you talking about? There is no senpai koyai in patting on the head.
90 minutes later.
Let's pretend to be husband and wife.
Excuse me?
Come on, open up, Masato.
Thank you.
I called you by your first name for the first time.
120 minutes later? Suzumori senpai, do you want to go to sleep?
No, I'm going to drink until morning with you.
She's acting like a little girl because of the alcohol and the sleepiness. I can't just leave her here in the dining room. Come on, let's go to your bedroom. I'll help you there.
Pick me up.
What?
I'll sleep here if you don't pick me up. Are you okay with me getting a runny nose?
I feel like you wouldn't want that to happen, but... Don't sleep here! In the end, I didn't have a choice. I picked her up and took her to the bedroom. I can't change her clothes, so I guess you'll have to sleep like this. Her sleeping face was not the face of a career woman, but the face of an innocent princess. You should get some rest.
Thanks.
She talked in her sleep. I would love to stare at her, but I do think that is inappropriate. Right, I'll clean up the table and leave. When I tried to leave the bedroom... Huh? A fashion magazine that was on the shelf caught my eyes. It didn't seem like a new magazine, so I took it in my hands to see what it was. Wow, I remember this model. The name of the model on the front cover was Mira. She was a popular model when I was still a student. I haven't seen her for a long time, but Mira is so beautiful.
Huh? Me?
Whoa! She didn't look like she had just been sleeping. I turned around and saw that Suzumori-senpai had jumped awake. Oh, of course you're beautiful, but I was talking about Mira. Huh? I finally realized the strange feeling I had. Why was just this volume on her shelf? The hairstyle, hair color, the makeup, they were all different. But if you look closely... Are you Mira, Suzumori-senpai? My words were like a spell.
Huh?
What a reaction! Wait, so you really are... I really didn't expect that. Who would have guessed that the supermodel that retired 6 years ago was the beautiful female boss that you admire? And... Calm down, Suzumori-senpai! And don't treat me like a pervert!
But I would rather have you eat me than everyone knowing my secret!
This is how I ended up here. Why are you pulling me?
Because you will use my arm as a pillow!
Don't tell me like it's common sense! I guess she just wants to prove how serious she is. Her arm is smooth and soft. Our faces are so close. My face was on fire! I mean, whose wouldn't be in a situation like this? I could see her breasts, and every time I breathe, I'm filled with her smell.
I don't mind if it's you, Kazuma, if you can keep a secret.
Stop with the delusions, me! If the delusion doesn't stop, I don't know if I can hold it in any longer. I know if I do it now, I will regret it. I don't want to hurt the person I admire just because I was drunk.
Kazuma?
Why are you keeping the fact that you are Mira a secret? I tried to gently talk to her, and she calmed down a little bit.
Promise me you won't laugh.
I wasn't going to laugh or tease her about anything. I nodded quietly, and then she started talking.
I wanted people to see me as Kyoka Suzumori, not Mira.
As Kyoka Suzumori?
Yeah. I made an effort and made it this far by myself. I don't want people to think that I made it this far because I was a supermodel.
Oh. I kind of understood what she wanted to say. If her colleagues or clients find out about her past, they wouldn't see her as herself, but as Mira, the supermodel. I think she is afraid that the things she has built will fall in the shadow of her glorious past. If I was being honest, I think that's stupid. Don't be silly.
Huh?
Even if we found out that you were Mira, none of us Kohai will think you made it this far because of your modeling career. We know. Anyone who works with you knows that you are a hard worker and the most passionate person there. We know that unlike other bosses, you are strict to us not to have it easy, but so that we will grow. I could tell that she understood what I was saying from her eyes, which were about to burst into tears. I'm saying it so there's no way I could be wrong.
What do you mean?
I'm the most useless Kohai that you've trained.
Hey, Kazuma?
Yes?
Can you pretend that I am drunk?
What do you mean?
You are such a cute Kohai.
What?
Oh, I can feel my stress being relieved.
Oh, same goes for me, but I didn't have the heart to say it. It was super embarrassing. But even then, if I was able to cheer her up, I'm proud of that.
Huh?
I was just wondering why you suddenly retired being a model. I wonder what's wrong. She started to look embarrassed all of a sudden.
Well, the producer at the time tried to sleep with me.
What?
And I said, don't underestimate women. Who would give you their virginity? And slapped him in the face.
That was not the answer I was expecting, and I...
Hey, you promised not to laugh.
Mira and Suzumori-senpai both have a strong belief in what they did. I don't know if I can be like that one day, but she makes me want to work harder, so that I can be like her.
Let's do it, Yuto.
Okay, tell me if this hurts. Would you like to lie facing downwards? The girl lying down in the bed is Akari Kais. We're the same age, and she is my fiancé.
Would you be a little more gentle than usual?
I'll think about it.
Don't be so mean.
We are in love, and we're about to... But...
Okay then, everyone get in pairs.
You're studying again? I can't be bothered.
Hey you, Yuto Nozaki. Don't say you can't be bothered, you will hurt your teacher's feelings.
Fine, fine. Nozaki is always alone. And he always gets paired with...
So let's see. Nozaki's pair will be... Akari Kisei. Will you be Nozaki's partner?
I decline.
Why?
Anyone but him.
Same goes for me.
Calm down. Then why don't I join and we can do it with the three of us?
No way!
Why? Anyways, you two. I understand that you two don't get along. But don't fight during classes. It'll disturb the entire class.
Then you can't make us do childish things like pair study.
Is pair study effective in the first place? I can do it on my own.
Don't be so mean to your teacher. You're going to make me cry.
They really don't get along, do they?
It was terrible when we had a mixed PE session the other day. Okay then, get in pairs and do some preparation exercise. Oh.
You're way too stiff for a girl.
You're pushing way too hard. Are you trying to injure a fragile girl?
A fragile girl? Don't make me laugh! Why are you wearing long sleeves anyways in this weather?
You want to see my skin that bad, you pervert?
These two are always somehow in pairs. And so, yeah.
They really don't get along, do they?
And their classmates seem to purposely leave them out so they would pair up.
I feel sorry for their class teacher, Miss Yumeno. Would it be okay leaving them like that?
I'm trying my best. I think of the students, but...
And And there she goes.
Yeah. Like so, everyone thinks that I, Yuto Nozaki, and Akari Kais do not get along at all. I always sleep on my desk and say I can't be bothered to do anything. Akari always has headphones on and has a certain can you not talk to me attitude. We had a big secret. I'm home! Wow!
You're back, Yuto. I was worried because you were late.
You surprised me! Sorry. I got home late because I had somewhere to go. Yes, all of that was a complete lie. And we love each other. And we live together in an apartment.
I've already made dinner.
Thanks! I'll wash the bathtub and do the laundry. Oh yeah! I got the desserts you said you wanted to try.
Yay! How nice! That's my Yuto.
This is delicious! You're brilliant, Akari!
That happy face is my biggest treat. I'll make some tea.
Thanks. Like this, we did chores together, we would eat together, and we would go in the bath. Well, we're not quite here yet. But in the bed?
Oh, yes, that feels really good.
Then I'll push around here a little more.
Oh, hey, don't be mean.
I gave Akari a massage every night. Akari's nervous at school all day and her body gets very stiff. Taking care of my future wife is a duty as a future husband. Good night, Akari.
Good night, Yuto.
This is our life. The reason we got engaged and are living together was because of our mothers. Our mothers were best friends since childhood. They were so close that they could have married each other. But they didn't stay together forever. And they both got partners and got married. And they promised.
When we both get kids, if it is a boy and a girl, let's make them fiancés. I vow to the moon. Don't. Otherwise the vow might change. Just like how the moon becomes a full moon and a new moon.
It makes me want to tell them to get married, but oh well. Regardless of our parents, we got along well since we were little kids. One day, when we got into elementary school, Akari said to me,
Would you marry me when we get older, Yuto?
I will definitely marry you, Akari! But not everything went smoothly. Akari had to move due to her father's job when we were in 6th grade. We were torn apart, but our moms were even more devastated than us. We didn't give up on each other. We sent each other letters and messaged each other and continued our relationship. And we applied to the same high school. Because of our mother's support, we were able to get accepted and we started living together. But we keep our relationship a secret at school. We keep our distance and act like we don't get along so no one's noticed. We were both loners in junior high, so our acting of being alone was perfect. But one thing we didn't expect was to be in the same class. I guess it was a good thing, though. Like the pair study at school today.
Calm down. Then why don't I join and we can do it with the three of us?
No way!
Why? My time with Yuto will be gone if she joins.
She's so in the way. Why can't you leave us alone? That's why you can't get a boyfriend.
I don't know why, but I'm very hurt. Why am I crying?
Even the PE class we had recently.
You're pushing too hard.
Why are you wearing long sleeves in this weather?
Did you want to see my skin so badly? You pervert!
Are you alright? This isn't too hard? If you wear long sleeves, you might have a heat stroke.
It's fine. Thanks, Yuto. I only wear long sleeves because I only want to show my skin to you.
Like this, we would deceive the others, and we're deeply in love with one another. We were enjoying our school and private lives. But one day...
Okay, get in pairs again. Stop complaining and get into pairs. No one has said anything.
I'll pair up with Akari again!
I'll be with Yuto again. I can't stop smiling.
Yukari is sick, so... I know! Akari, and do you want to be my partner?
What?!
Huh? Oh, I'm Lily Kurumizawa. I was thinking we could be friends.
The idol of the school, Lily Kurumizawa, came to talk to Akari.
I'm fine. I like being alone, so...
I knew that she would say that, but Is she really okay with it?
Oh, okay then. I guess that can't be helped. Then, Nozaki, do you want to be my partner?
Huh?
What? What's the matter, Akari? Nothing. This is unacceptable. He can't pair up with anyone but me. He's going to be taken by someone else. That's cheating.
If you're gonna pair up with that dude, why not pair up with me, Lily?
You don't deserve her, Nozaki! Give us back our idol!
Then you will pair up with me, Kise. I don't want to. Why? Please, will you for once be considerate? But if I pair up with somebody, everyone will have a pair. Please, Yuto, reject her offer and pair up with me. Are you listening, Kise? I might cry if you ignore me.
Hey, Akari! If you look at me like that, people will notice!
Oh, you can call me Lily, Nozaki.
I bet she doesn't want me to pair up with other girls. Okay then. Excuse me? I'm not feeling so well. So, can I go to the school nurse?
Huh? Oh, okay, go ahead. Are you alright, Nozaki?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're okay? I'll take you to the school nurse. Excuse me, I have a stomachache since this morning, so I will go to the school nurse as well. Oh, you too? Okay, go ahead. I wonder if they are alright. I'm a little worried. Well, I guess you will pair up with me then, Kurumizawa. I guess.
Did you follow me because you were worried about me?
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm not really ill.
Not that. I was worried that some other girl might take you.
Right. I'm sorry for making you worry, Akari.
Me too. I worry too much.
Don't worry. I'm mad for you.
Really? But Kurumizawa is cuter and more cheerful than me.
Were you jealous? Don't worry. You're the only one for me.
But I can't stop worrying. You are good looking.
What can I do to make you stop worrying?
Kiss me.
Close your eyes, Akari. This is a little embarrassing.
Yeah, it's our first time kissing at school. Are you two okay? Oh, Nozaki, did you see Kise?
Kais? I don't know. She didn't come in here.
That's weird. She said she was going to the school nurse, but...
What about class, though? Aren't you in the middle of it?
2 of my students were sick, so I made them do self-study and came to see how you two were doing.
You really shouldn't be doing that. You should be more considerate.
Why? I didn't know what to do, so I hid. Wow, Yuto's abs are really hard.
Hey, you two! What were you two introverts doing at the school nurse?
You guys are such a couple! Who? Who would date her?
Same to you. Are you two alright? Your faces are red. What? Do you guys have a fever?
No, not really.
Thanks for worrying. Huh?
So, we were able to hide our secret relationship. That was a close shave today, Akari.
My heart was racing. I'm glad no one found out.
I think I'm more worried about you being taken by the other guys.
What are you talking about? Don't worry, I only see you.
Then it's fine.
You too. Don't let Kurumizawa steal your heart.
Why so specific?
Oh, are you two going home together?
No!
We just happen to be going in the same direction.
We weren't
going home together. Really? It looked like you two were holding hands.
No way!
Oh, okay. But you guys seem to get along now.
And why exactly are you here?
There's a really good restaurant around here.
Can you be considerate? I'm starting to get a little mad.
Why? Phew, that was close. Thanks to Yuta, we were all right.
I wish you'd be more thoughtful. Not that I wanted to know about us, but...
I don't know why, but I feel like a loser when I look at them.
We're deeply in love. We still act as though we don't get along.
Who are you?
I'm Akino.
Which Akino?
Akino, your classmate.
I didn't think she would change this much. I knew she would change, but I was lost for words when I saw how beautiful she was. The word Max was shining on top of her head.
Hey, Miss Boring, get out of the way. We're filming a TikTok video, so don't get in the frame.
Everyone will think we traveled in time back decades if she's in the video.
That might go viral. Get out of the way.
Sorry.
Why does she let them boss her around? Momichi Akino, our classmate, was always made fun of by the popular group because of her shy personality and plain looks. Nobody wants to get involved, and she wouldn't talk to anybody, so she's always alone.
Why don't you go and buy us some tapioca rice balls, Miss Boring?
Mine too. Milk tea flavor.
Okay, but I have a name called Momiji Akino. I don't care. Just go and get it.
Tapioca rice ball is the most popular menu item at the school cafeteria. There's no way she could get it halfway past the lunch break. She came back empty-handed, just as I thought.
Sorry.
You're so useless.
She has nothing to apologize about. I was always just an observer. To be honest, I didn't want to get involved in all of that. My daily routine is to go to the riverside after school.
Meow.
There's a place where cats gather, and my hobby is to just observe them from a distance. Oh, they're just adorable.
Shiki?
Akino, why are you here?
I saw a baby kitten when I walked past here this morning. I wanted to know how it was doing, so I came to check. Did you come to see the cats too?
Well, yeah, something like that.
They're just so cute, aren't they? I would take them all home if my mom wasn't allergic to cats.
I didn't know Akino spoke so much. This might be the first time we speak properly.
The cat is running towards the road.
Shit! A truck is coming this way! But I think I can make it! I had completely forgotten.
Shiki!
I'm extremely slow at running. So bright. What happened to me? I remember I went to save the cat from the truck and... Did I get reincarnated into another world like they do in anime?
Oh, you're awake.
Hiya!
Oh, I'm still stuck in reality. It seems like I was at a hospital. I was able to dodge the truck and it didn't get hit, but Akino called the ambulance and I was carried to the hospital.
You don't have any wounds, but are you feeling okay? Can you see everything clearly?
Wow, she's a beautiful nurse. I wonder what that number on her head means. Maybe blood pressure? I think it was on my mother and sister's heads as well. How is that number being displayed?
Oh, are you going to stroke my head?
Why would I do that? I can clearly see the numbers, but I can't touch them. Am I hallucinating? I looked around and saw that there was a number on top of everyone's head. But my mom and sister didn't seem to notice it. So only I can see it. It seems like I've obtained a special ability.
Mom, it looks like he's trapped in his delusions.
That's nothing new.
Hi, sorry to bother you. How are you feeling?
Akino.
Well, hello. I'm so sorry my clumsy son troubled you.
I only called the ambulance. The cat was all right. You're a hero, Shiki.
I ended up like this, though. While we were chatting, my head was full of questions. There weren't any numbers on Akino's head, but it said Max. I stayed at the hospital that night, just in case. The next morning, the numbers were still there, but I couldn't see my own number in the mirror. What exactly are these figures? I observed the other students during lunchtime after going to school late. He's 43, he's 56, and he's 62. I wonder what the numbers are representing. Shiki, are you even listening? Sorry, what were you saying? I made a ranking of who's the cutest in this magazine. I bet it's humiliating to be ranked by people like us. I think she's number 1. No, it's definitely her. Her face scores like top tier. Face? Cute? Score? That's it! Right? She's number 1. Good-looking guys and cute girls tend to have bigger numbers, and people who aren't very good-looking tend to have smaller numbers. The numbers were the scores of how good looking you are! God, what am I supposed to use this ability for? Wait. I looked at the corner of the classroom, and then she noticed me and looked back. It still said Max on the plain girl's head. Could it be that she's actually an incredibly beautiful girl? My beloved sister, what would you do if there was a very good-looking person, but they dressed so that they looked very plain?
I would transform them.
I knew she would say that. My younger sister is interested in becoming a hairdresser, so she studies fashion-related stuff by herself. Also, my mom used to be a hairdresser.
Why don't you bring that person over? Isn't it someone close to you? Well, I mean, it's obviously Akino, but...
How did she know? Was it that obvious?
I couldn't really see her face, but the outline of her face was very ideal, so maybe she is very pretty.
It's not a maybe. She's definitely cute. Okay, I'll invite her over as like a thank you thing.
Me? Going to your house?
Yeah, my mom and sister want to thank you for the other day.
You don't have to, you know?
I'm the one that will get beaten up if I don't bring you, so... Please? She seemed a little troubled, but she told me she was free today. Now that I think about it, I've never invited a girl over. I'm starting to get a little nervous. I'm home!
Hello? Huh?
What is this?
We've been waiting for you! What's going on?
I couldn't hold my inner hairdresser spirit in, and so I borrowed some clothes from people I know.
First, we need to get you undressed.
Don't be so intimidating! She's scared! Look at her! She's like a baby deer! My sister told Akino that she wanted to practice her hairdressing on her.
If that's the case, I will be going home.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, it's just that I want to stay like this.
Does she mean that she's purposefully dressing to be plain?
Bro, get lost for 10 minutes.
Ouch. But I guess I'll do as she says. I think she's up to something. I went up to my room to read manga. It's already been 10 minutes, but I wonder if it's taking longer. 20 minutes? 30 minutes? An hour had passed. Maybe she went home. I got worried, and as I was about to leave my room... Whoa! Sorry, I didn't mean to... Who are you?
Akino.
Which Akino?
Akino, your classmate.
I didn't think she would transform this much.
What do you think? Were you surprised?
Yeah, I, think you are very beautiful.
Thank you.
I didn't know she made that kind of face. I'm glad you're happy. Everyone from our class will be shocked if they see you like this. What's the matter?
I will go to school like how I usually dress.
Huh? Why?
Well, let's just say it's complicated. Is it time for you to go home? Do you want to get changed? Yes. Would you teach me how to get makeup off too?
I couldn't digest what was going on, and Akino went back home in her usual form. I wonder if she didn't like it.
It looks like she has some issues.
Akino told my sister why she was like that all the time. It was because of her mother. Akino had been told from an early age to hide her face and wear clothes that weren't too fancy.
I think her and Mom just wants to protect her. She is a pretty girl, so she's worried that something might happen to her.
I see.
But I want her to be more fashionable. She looked really happy with how it turned out.
What? Why didn't you call me then? I'm guessing Akino wants to change. My sister and I also wanted to see Akino transformed again.
All right, let's do this.
The next day, my sister and I waited for Akino at the school gate.
What's the matter?
Sorry about my sister for making that evil smile. We have everything ready in an empty classroom, so if you don't want to be dragged there, follow us.
What?
Our plan was to transform her only at school, then her mom wouldn't know. You don't have to if you don't want to.
I would love to. I want to be cute like everyone else. All right, leave it to me.
The moment Akino opened the classroom door, everyone froze.
Good morning. That voice. Are you? I'm Momiji Akino.
What? She was that cute? All the girls look like potatoes compared to her!
You've got to be joking. Did you have plastic surgery? No, I didn't.
Everyone is super surprised. Looking at everyone who treated her badly get lost for words was like watching a scene from a satisfying manga video. Even girls who score higher than 70 look mediocre compared to Akino.
Sit down. The bell has already rung. Huh? Who are you?
During class, everyone, even the teacher, would look at her surprised. And during lunch break, no one made her go and buy anything. But the transformation finished as school ended. Akino doesn't want to upset her mother. She decided to go back to her original form.
I'll make it back to normal then. Okay, can I actually stay like this for 5 more minutes? Of course! I'll just go and buy something to drink.
Just the two of us? I'm getting nervous. I need to say something. Huh? Why are you crying?
Sorry. Everything that happened today was like a dream. Thinking of waking up from that dream is...
She likes dressing like this.
It's funny, isn't it?
Not at all. You're beautiful, even when you cry. Huh?
Let me stay like this. I don't want you to see me crying.
You don't have to tell me. My body is already frozen.
I'm glad I met you, Shiki. I think this is how Cinderella felt.
Am I the fairy godmother then?
No. You're my prince.
Oh my god, no way! I don't think I am, but how wonderful it would be if I was her prince! I'm glad I wasn't facing her. I can't stop smiling. I wonder what kind of face Akino is making. I couldn't see it, but one thing was sure. It must be beautiful.
Ahem. Your drinks will go cold, so would you mind me interrupting? Oh, no.
That was not for show!
I'm sorry for being an inconsiderate sister, but you should go home with Akino. Otherwise, your mom will start to worry. That's true. Would you two come to my house with me? I want to tell Mom how I feel. I want you two by my side.
She finally chose to change for good. Of course. Akino's house was a traditional Japanese house. Her hands are shaking. Everything will be all right.
Yes, I believe my prince.
Her mom dropped to her knees as she saw Akino. I think she was shocked that her daughter disobeyed her. She was on the ground while we were panicking what to do.
This is holy!
Huh?
A goddess has appeared in front of me!
That's not the reaction we were expecting. In a nutshell, Akino's mother came to realize something. She knew that it was no longer possible to hide her daughter's beauty.
Let's go and buy some clothes. We'll get lots of makeup as well.
So, is this a happy ending? But we still hadn't reached the ending yet. Some more happy things happened.
Momiji, will you forgive us for what we've done? You might not think very good of me, but I want to be your friend. Not because you are good looking. I realize that I did horrible things to you. Of course. She's a goddess!
Okay, keep your cool.
I can't handle this any longer!
This is more than I thought. Akino now gets surrounded by classmates. She seemed a little awkward at first, but she seems happy. She's become something of an idol now. I did feel a little lonely at how people were asking her to hang out with them. I decided to go and see the cats by the riverside and enjoy myself.
Finally, I found you, Shiki.
Akino? I thought you were with your friends.
I want to be with my prince.
How is she so cute? Can you stop joking about me being a prince? It's a little too much for a guy like me.
I'm not joking. You are truly my prince.
Is it alright to believe those words? But I don't know what to say. I put my hand out. Akino held my hand with a smile. It disappeared.
What did?
Oh, nothing. After I held hands with Akino, I couldn't see the numbers anymore. I think it was a gift from God so that I could find her.
Shiki, I got tapioca rice balls. Let's share. I want a bite too. I bought another one in case you said that. No. I want to share it with you, Momiji. I am sharing it with Shiki.
Akino and I became a famous couple around school. If you could visualize love, we would probably be labeled Max.
It was May of my first year at high school. I love you, Riko! Please, go out with me! I, Haruki Ueda, confess my love to my childhood friend, Riko Enomoto.
Are you serious, Haruki? Do you really love me?
Yeah, ever since we were little.
Okay, I want you to know everything about me.
As she said that, she tucked out her shirt from her skirt and pulled it up slowly. Wait! Riko! What are you doing? We can do those kinds of things when I'm independent!
You love me, right? Then keep looking!
I mean, I want to see, but we're at school! Besides, are you okay with me looking?
I'm only showing it because it's you, Haruki. I'm only going to show it once, okay?
And then, Riko pulled her shirt all the way up. She is Enomoto Riko. She's the same age as me and goes to the same school as me. We're neighbors, so we always went to school together and played together. We were even at nursery together.
Would you marry me when we grow up?
Of course! Dad told me that I can get married once I take responsibility.
You're too serious.
Riko may have forgotten, but we promised that we would get married. In elementary school, we were really close. We kissed each other, pretending to be characters from TV dramas.
Haruki, would you marry me when we get older?
Of course! My dad told me that I can get married when I can work properly and feed my family.
You're way too serious.
Everyone knew about us. People sometimes even teased us. But as long as we're together, nothing else mattered. But after we got into junior high...
We aren't kids anymore. Let's forget about the promises we made as kids.
My dad told me that... Wait, what? Why so suddenly?
Isn't it embarrassing? I want to forget about those things.
The sweet times we'd spent together had now turned into an embarrassing memory for her. We kind of drifted away and we didn't even go to school together anymore. Then, we went to the same high school. My feelings for Riko never changed. Riko, how have you been? Let's go home together.
Can you stop talking to me just because we used to be friends?
It seems like Riko didn't have feelings for me anymore. But even then, I still loved her. The distance between Riko and I seemed to be getting wider and wider, and I was starting to feel anxious. About a month had passed since we got into high school. Huh? Riko? I saw Riko walking to the back of school with Kaudake Senpai, a good-looking senior, so I quickly decided to follow them.
Why don't you go out with me, Riko? You're not going out with that Haruka guy, right?
Sorry, I'm not really interested in good-looking people. Also, Haruki is my childhood friend.
The reason why she rejected him was very unusual. But I'm so glad he was good-looking. Take that! But the anxiety inside me just exploded. Riko is cute. Really cute. You could say that she's cuteness itself. Lots of guys liked her from junior high. But no one would approach her because I was by her side. But we're drifting apart now that we're in high school. If any guy on the same level as me confesses their love to Riko, she may go and date that guy. This is not okay! So, I decided to tell her how I feel. Now that I think about it, I hadn't told her since elementary school. But she should have known my feelings. Even if she was a little thick-headed. I've always loved you, since we were kids!
Then I want you to know my everything.
Why is she taking her clothes off? Isn't that a little too soon? But she showed me something else. Riko, what is that scar? She showed me a big scar on her stomach. I didn't know about it.
I bet you thought that my body is creepy.
What?
You did, didn't you?
She ran away, and all I could do was just stand there, stunned. I went home that day and asked my mom about Riko's scar. Hey, Mom, do you know anything about Riko's scar on her stomach?
She told me to keep it a secret from you, but I guess I'll have to tell you if she's told you about it.
My mom looked surprised, and she was hesitant to talk about it. But she started talking, and I was shocked at what Rico was hiding from me. What? Rico was hit by a car, sometime between finishing elementary school and starting junior high. Fortunately, the injury wasn't too serious, and she was able to return home in about a week. But the accident left a scar on her that wouldn't heal for the rest of her life. She somehow made it for the junior high entrance ceremony, but the accident left a bigger scar psychologically than physically.
She didn't want you to know about the scar.
So, that must be why she started being unfriendly to me. But why did she want to keep such an important thing a secret from me? It didn't feel right. I didn't get why she was trying to maintain distance from me.
Oh, really? How are you so insensitive?
What?
Well, why don't you ask her directly?
I thought about it the whole evening, and I decided to ask Rico. Rico? Why did you keep all those things like the accident and the scar a secret from me? Rico probably knew that I would ask her and sighed.
I thought that you wouldn't like me anymore if you found out about the scar.
My feelings won't change with just that.
What do you mean, just that? It really matters to girls. Or at least to me.
And then she told me everything. Like how she tried to hide it. Because she was scared that I wouldn't like her anymore if I found out. And that's why she pushed me away. Apparently, even if she had treatment at a hospital, it won't ever recover to normal. But one of my concerns flew away after hearing her talk. I took a deep breath and looked Rico in the eyes. I'm glad to hear that you weren't avoiding me because you didn't like me anymore.
Haruki, were you even listening to me? I did horrible things to you. I pushed you away because of my arrogance.
But, in other words, you like me, right? But it does hurt to think that you thought I would dislike you because of the scar.
Well, sorry.
I love you, regardless of whether or not you have a scar. My feelings won't change.
Haruki.
How about you, Rico? Do you love me?
Yeah, but...
As long as you love me, it's fine. I stroked Rico on her head. Tears were falling out of her eyes. I made my decision. If the scar really bothers you, I'll do something about it.
What are you going to do?
It may be impossible to heal it 100%, but I'm sure we can do something to make it less visible. I'll get money for the treatment. So I started working part-time. Of course, I also put effort into studying because I didn't want my parents or Rico to worry about me. The first month was extremely hard, but I started getting used to life with a job. During summer vacation, I worked almost full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. I also did short-term jobs simultaneously, so all I did during the summer was work. It was super tiring. Just then, Tomoe Nita, one of the people who I work with, came to talk to me.
Hey, Haruki, do you want to hang out sometime soon?
Nita-senpai has been nice to me since I started working. She's a very beautiful woman, and she's also kind. I was very happy that she'd asked me something like that. Sorry, Nita-senpai, but I really have to save up.
Why, though? Are you having financial problems?
Well, not exactly. There's this girl that I like.
What? You're working so you can buy stuff for that girl? Is this girl really worth it?
Oh, no. It's not like that. It's, I told her the situation I was in. That there was this girl that I like, and I wanted to get her money for her treatment.
Wow. What you're doing is really admirable, Haruki.
Really? Well, I'm glad you think so.
But what if she refuses to go out with you?
Oh, well, I haven't really thought about that.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting as your second option, so let me know if you need me, okay?
Okay. I was happy, even though it was probably a joke. I could talk to Nita-senpai about my stuff and relieve stress so I could concentrate on my work. The summer had ended, and it was September. Rico, it's not much, but I want you to use this as part of the treatment fee.
Haruki, how much is this?
500,000 yen. I want to prepare more, but this was my limit with just 4 months. Rico suddenly pulled me over and hugged me. Oh, what's the matter, Rico?
I don't need that money.
What? You don't need it? But I saved up so much.
No, I am really happy that you did so much for me.
Then take it.
I can't take something so precious. Besides, I was really lonely because I couldn't see you.
Riko,
I want to spend more time with you rather than have money.
but then what about the scar?
My parents said they will work something out for me.
I'm such an idiot. How did I not think about that in the first place? All the strength from my body suddenly vanished.
But I want to take care of it myself. Not relying on my parents, but like how you worked so hard for me.
It seems as though my efforts were not in vain, which was a relief.
I will get treatment someday. But would you go out with me, even if I still have a scar?
Of course! That was my plan all along!
Thanks, Haruki. I love you.
I love you too, Riko. It was my first kiss since elementary school. It was sweet and fragile. It felt like my heart was being filled with love. By the way,
What is it?
why are you so concerned about that scar? You can't see it when you're close.
Well, I mean, if we start dating, there might be times where you might see it, so...
Huh? When?
Don't make me say it!
Why did she get mad at me? So, we started dating. And we would go to school together once again. We would hang out on weekends and study together before exams. Every day was filled with joy. I didn't work as much anymore, but I'm still working. I told Nita-senpai that we started dating.
Congratulations, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
That smile is super annoying.
You should get a boyfriend too, senpai. After all, you are an attractive woman, so...
What did you say? You...
Wait, senpai! What are you doing jumping on me? I told you that I got a girlfriend! Like so, she mocks me, but she's also supportive.
He doesn't even know how I feel.
And today, Riko and I went on a date to an indoor swimming pool.
What do you think?
It's really, really cute!
I'm glad I bought them.
It hides her scar, so she should be able to have fun without any worries. So, was this the opportunity that you were talking about before?
Huh? Opportunity?
You said that you might show your skin to me, but the swimming suit hides the scar nicely. So, what other opportunities are there?
That's not what I meant. I said don't make me say it.
Hey, wait, Riko! What do you mean? It was later on that I understood what Riko was saying, but I guess I'll save that story for another time.
I, Toya Fujisaki, am a leader of a YouTube channel which has over 3 million subscribers. I'm recently into
I came to deliver your ramen.
delicious ramen. No, I'm into ordering ramen so that this beautiful girl delivers it to me. Here's the money.
Thank you, as usual.
Yep, too cute. Not at all. Thank you for always bringing me delicious ramen.
Thank you. You eat ramen every day. You must really love it.
Yeah, kind of. It's true, but I'm rather into you.
I love ramen too, but too much of it can be bad for your health, so don't forget to eat enough veggies.
She said so, and left with a smile on her face. Boy, she's so cute. Her smile just brightens up my day. But another thing about her is that she probably doesn't know that I'm kind of famous. I'm so grateful for all of my success as a video creator, but when I walk around town, people hold up their smartphones to take pictures of me and come up and talk to me. Sometimes that just wears me out. She treats me as a normal human being, which is nice for a change. Therefore, I order this ramen to talk to her every day. Not to mention, the ramen itself is super delicious. One day, I ordered ramen as usual. Are you alright? The delivery girl's face looked pale, so I asked her.
Oh, yes, I'm fine.
But your face is... And aren't you kind of shaking? Huh? Are you alright? She lost her consciousness. Is she alright? I was confused on what to do. Wow, she's so cute. No, what should I do with her? I decided to call the ramen restaurant she worked for. Huh? My daughter fell? Oh, she's your daughter? I was thinking if you could come and collect her. Could this be Mr. Fujisaki? Yes, that's me. Great! Huh? I'm really sorry, but could you just let her sleep there until she wakes up? Your next bowl of ramen can be for free. Huh? I'm a man, you know. Aren't you worried about your daughter? No problem. I hear you're also around her age. Both of you are grown adults. There won't be any mistakes. Wait, that's it? Well then, I'm counting on you. Bye. Hey! He hung up. Aren't I one of his customers? Surprisingly, he made me take care of her, and I was really confused. However, she's just too cute. I'm also a man. I'm just happy at the fact that a cute girl is sleeping in my room. Oh, did you wake up?
Huh? Why are you here, Fujisaki-san?
I thought you wouldn't have remembered. You actually lost your consciousness.
Oh, sorry for causing you so much trouble.
Whoa, you shouldn't be standing up so quickly. It's dangerous.
Oh, sorry.
Not at all.
It's the first time I'm in your house.
We always met at the doorway after all.
It's my first time entering a room on the top floor of a high-rise condo. It's so gorgeous in here.
Oh, thanks. But now I feel sorry for making you always come up to the top of such a high building.
No, not at all. I use the elevator, so it doesn't affect me at all. We're just happy you keep ordering our ramen.
That's good to hear.
Sorry for raising my voice.
You're alright. How are you feeling now?
Thanks to letting me sleep for a while, I feel a lot better. Again, I'm sorry for all this hassle.
Not at all. We have to help out each other at hard times, right? Anyway, aren't you overworked? Come to think about it, she was the one delivering the ramen for me every day, which means she never got a day off.
That's true. I shouldn't hide it after you helped me. As you say, I think I've been working too much.
She started to explain to me how things got so bad for her. Apparently, the ramen store that her family owns is super busy. She says not only the ramen, but also the egg fried rice and Japanese fried chicken are delicious too. But the restaurant is so poorly located, not many customers come. Therefore, they cannot afford to hire anyone, and she has to go to work every day. When I heard that, I regretted my actions. I shouldn't have been making orders just because I wanted to meet her. That must have been a great burden for her. She, of course, doesn't know that, but I felt I should compensate for what I did. Even if it meant that I wouldn't be able to see her every day from now on, I wanted to do something to help her. I understand your situation. This is pretty sudden, but may I have a little talk with the owner after your close today?
Huh? What do you want to talk about?
Actually, I'm confident in my advertising skills, and I know how good the taste is. If everyone knew about your restaurant, it would be full with customers.
Thank you.
Kanade-san smiled happily, and I promised myself to never betray her smile again. After she went home, I contacted my teammates. Huh? Fujisaki-san? You were a video creator? Yes, indeed. Did you know that, Kanade?
No, it's the first time I heard that.
As I thought, Kanade-san didn't know who I was. My job is becoming recognized more often, but still, a lot of people don't watch videos on the internet. So, I was wondering if you could allow me to shoot a video here, in your restaurant. But are you fine with that? You're basically advertising us, but I don't have any money to pay you. That's not a problem. I just want my friends and my subscribers to know about this lovely place. Of course, I know how good the food is. Fujisaki-san, I would like you to believe in me and leave everything up to me.
Dad, Fujisaki-san is such a great person. We should leave it up to him. Or rather, we should be really thankful for this.
Yeah, you have a point. Okay, Fujisaki-san, please shoot your video. Thank you. Kanade-san helped me to get her dad's permission, so I explained to them how the plan would go. And... What's up, guys? This is Toya. Today, I'm bringing my whole crew to my favorite ramen restaurant. That's how I started off the video. And then my teammates came in. Toya-san, I've heard you've only been eating ramen from this restaurant recently. Whoa, that's crazy! How good could it be? No, you really won't understand until you try it. I'll be paying today, so you guys enjoy it to the fullest. We entered the restaurant together.
Welcome in!
Wow, the waitress is so cute! Toya-san, you must have been coming here to see her. Shut up! I told you it's because the ramen is the real deal. Now don't say any more stupid things or I won't be paying for you. Huh? That's kind of harsh. You made him mad. You gotta behave yourself if you want to get free food. Yes, sir. You always answer with a lot of passion, don't you? We placed our orders and waited for our ramen and fried chickens to come to the table. Whoa, It's actually really good. These fried chickens are also crispy on the outside and juicy in the inside. They're really good. My friends were enjoying the food. They really loved it. I must say, I was able to get a great video. Seeing them enjoying the food made my ramen taste even better. Wow, that was really good. See? I told you. Why didn't you tell us faster? Unfair. I wanted to keep it to myself, but it definitely isn't easily recognizable. Now that I know they were about to go out of business, I had to share it with the world. Nah, you just wanted to impress the waitress. Hey, stop making fun of me. No, for real though. This isn't the only video, right? Now we're going to practice working here. And once the video is publicized, we'll be actually working for 1 week. Yes, sorry, are you feeling like you wouldn't want to do that? No, I think it's an unusual project. But if it's your decision, Toya-san, I would never say no. I'm just thinking, after doing all of that, we'll be paying the restaurant as a thank you, right? I have to assume you have feelings for her. So what? I'm just saying, once the video gets out there, a lot of guys will be coming to the restaurant to get a look at her. So maybe it would be better for you to ask her out before some weirdo starts making a move on her. You think so? Seeing how she interacts with you, I think you have a chance. I wasn't prepared to confess my feelings for her, but I definitely didn't want some random guy to take her away. I walked up to her without coming up with a plan.
Oh, have you forgot something behind?
Can I have a word with you?
Yes?
If this project goes well, could you start a relationship with me? With marriage in mind? Well, what do you think?
Oh, okay.
Really? Yes! Hey, did you know he was going to say that? I definitely didn't think he would take it that far, and she actually said yes. Toya-san, he's just built different. I felt my friends looking at me weird from behind, but I made her say yes. I couldn't care the least. How our project went? Well, it went super well. I mean, we were so busy, I was about to collapse myself. Toya-san, table number 2. I got you. While I would be cleaning the table, the next ramen would be ready to be served. And while I was serving ramen for someone, another person would be waiting to place their orders. And that wasn't it.
Oh my god, Toya-san, look over here! Over here too!
Here you go. No matter how busy I am, I always put our fans first. So I had to mount the cameras whenever they asked me to. So many flashlights in the restaurant.
Oh my god!
You can take pictures as much as you want to, but don't forget to post them on social media.
No problem.
Thank you.
Oh my god!
The fans were delighted. Business was booming. Things couldn't have went any better. Toya-kun, thank you. I think we'll be able to keep the restaurant going. Not at all. Now is when you need to put the real work in, after we leave and when you get new employees. That's true. I'm worried if anyone will come back after you guys are gone. You'll be fine. I truly think the food here is top quality. Many of them will become regulars, so hang in there. Toya-kun, thank you. And please keep my daughter happy at all times. Oh, yes sir. Wow, he brought that out of nowhere. But I guess I should make this official. Kanade-san.
Uh-huh.
About the promise we made, would you really date me?
Of course, but one thing.
Huh? Is there a problem?
Toya-san, you're so popular with girls.
Oh no, that's not the case. They're just fans of me.
But isn't that what popular means?
Maybe. Kanade, what's wrong?
I'm worried if somebody takes you away right after we start dating.
Huh? Does she think I'm the type of guy that would cheat? No, that won't happen. I promise.
But you were so popular. Those were some cute girls.
Hey, how about you two live together? I was thinking of how I could make her feel at ease when I heard something unexpected from behind. Huh? Live together? You have marriage in mind, right? Then I don't see a problem there. But isn't that a little too quick? Is that all how you feel about Kanade? If you truly love her, wouldn't you want to spend as much time with her as possible? But honestly, I would be so happy to be able to live with her. But wouldn't she be the one to reject that? I would love that, but Kanade-san, are you fine with that?
No. If you are okay, Toya-san, I would love to do so.
Huh? Really?
Yes.
Wow. As such, unexpectedly, but luckily, I started to live with her. Wow, this is great. You can use this room for yourself.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Alright, let's go out to get a bed for you.
About that.
Huh?
Now that we are living together, I would like to share a bed with you.
Really? Is that okay? Is this even real? Although I was questioning myself, of course I would never turn down such an offer. Now, we are living together and...
Toya-san, say Do you like that?
Yes, it's delicious.
I'm happy to hear that.
Gosh, she's so cute. We were lovey-dovey at all hours. As expected of the daughter of that owner, Kanade-san was pretty forward. Even when we're sitting on the couch and watching TV, she leans against me and holds my hand and starts fiddling with it. She was the cutest thing ever. I was at my happiest.
I'm so happy.
Kanade-san, I am also happy to be with you.
Thanks. You know, I've always dreamed of being with you like this.
Huh?
You see, I was always anxious about a restaurant going out of business, and you always greeted me with a smile. We couldn't chat for so long, but that time of the day was always what kept me going.
I never knew that. Never had I imagined that I was helping her. I thought I was just being a burden for her. I was so happy to hear that.
Yes, I always had a crush on you. Therefore, I was so happy when you asked me to start a serious relationship with you.
Didn't I surprise you though?
Yes, I was really surprised.
Now that I think about it, I don't even know how I pulled that off. I was so lucky that she accepted me.
And I was really happy, but...
But?
When I realized that you were famous, I thought I lost all my chances. I thought you were totally out of the league for an average girl like me.
That's not true, Kanade-san.
Huh?
As you say, I may be famous, but before I am a famous person, I am an ordinary human being, just like anyone else. And I was really attracted to you. So don't bring yourself down like that. After all, I asked you out because I was in love with you.
Toya-san, thank you.
Kanade-san closed her eyes and hugged me tight. She probably felt more relaxed being with me. I patted her on the head and held her gently, and slowly closed my eyes. After a while, I let my viewers know that I had a girlfriend. The other members told me that I didn't have to do that, but I didn't want to be hiding anything from the people who have supported me to become so successful. Initially, I thought that some fans may criticize me or stop supporting me, but surprisingly, they all stuck with me. I didn't want to betray such loyal fans, so I made up my mind to keep on producing good videos for them. I was so happy when they congratulated me. I couldn't stop talking about Kanade-san on stream, and my fans told me, "That's too much!" But that's also a way for them to congratulate me, and I made a promise to keep on making Kanade-san happy.
Well, that just can't be. My one friend told me about this thing that is happening to me. I'm pretending to be asleep to find out the truth about this rumor.
Kitamura, are you asleep?
It's happening!
Thanks for everything.
I can tell even though my eyes are closed. Her face was right there. Let's rewind this to a month ago when things started to change. I became a second year, and now I was in my new class. But unfortunately, I was in a different class from the only friend I had. I'm alone in the class then.
Oh no, I forgot what I should do.
Huh? That girl next to me. I looked over to the seat next to mine, and the girl sitting there was saying something to herself. She's Kurumi Kurata. We were in the same class last year. We didn't really have anything in common, so I never talked to her. What's the matter, Kurata?
Huh? Oh, Kitamura. I forgot my pencil case.
She was unpopular because she was very boring. Everyone called her Miss Boring. She isn't the flashy type, but I think she's polite and gentle. She seems like a nice person to me. She even remembered my name even though we had never talked before. You can use mine if you want.
Really?
But what will you do if I use yours?
Don't worry, I have a spare.
I'll return double the favor.
You can just return the stationery I lent you. She seemed so innocent, or maybe clumsy was a better word. I think she would follow a stranger if they gave her candy or something. By the way, I was surprised that you remember my name. We haven't talked much before, so...
Yeah. Is it weird?
Why do you ask? She is humble, or should I say not confident in herself. In addition to that... Ah! Whoa! Are you alright?
Ouch!
She falls over so often. If she's like this in her teens, I'm extremely worried about when she grows old. Kurata, your skirt.
Huh? Oh, did you see?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm sorry you had to see it.
Plain ones are always the best. I won't specify what I'm talking about, but I'm sure you'll understand. That's what she was like, even during classes. Kurata, it's your turn. Kurata?
Huh? Oh! Okay.
It seemed like she was daydreaming. Everyone was giggling at Kurata's reaction. Page 78, 5th row.
Sorry, Kitamura.
Even though she was called Miss Boring by everyone and was very clumsy.
You reached your hand so fair to give me an apple growing ripe and red. As a token of your love, I do care, but didn't know what it was like to love somebody.
She was good at reading out loud. Her voice was very clear, gentle, and soothing. I could listen to it all day. I was lucky to have this seat because I could listen to her up close. And another time...
Oh, my textbook.
Did you forget it?
Yeah, what should I do?
Maybe she doesn't have anyone she can borrow it from. If you don't mind, would you like to...
Sorry, Kitamura. I'm always troubling you by forgetting something.
Don't worry about it. Oh, but there is one thing I've been meaning to say.
What is it?
Can you stop saying sorry?
Huh?
Why not say thanks instead? That way I feel better too.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So it was weird, but every time she would forget something, we got closer. But there were things that were a little more difficult to share.
I forgot my PE clothes.
Oh, I'll lend you mine then. The boys have a theoretical class today.
But what if I make it dirty?
Well, it's supposed to get dirty, isn't it?
Well, I mean like sweat and smell.
I did not think about that. But still, you'll need it though.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Thanks, Kitamura.
I sometimes feel weird around my chest when I talk to her. I feel happy and I feel kind. Even when my heart is pounding, I wonder if she doesn't mind me being so overly caring. The PE classes are held together with another class, so I get to sit next to my one friend. Have you been taking care of Miss Boring? Huh? How do you know? It's been attracting a bit of attention in our class lately, that there's this weirdo that's taking care of her. What do you mean, weirdo? And Kurata isn't Miss Boring. She's just a humble girl. She is a little clumsy, though. I see. I mean, that's fine with me. And? How's it going? What do you mean? Do you like Kurata? Well, I don't really know myself. I don't know how she feels about me either. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
Talking about your love during classes. How naughty. But I love those kinds of stories. I will support your love.
Excuse me, why have you stopped the class for like a minute? His t-shirt is always crazy. But he is a nice teacher. After the PE class, Kurata came to me with a face that was shouting sorry.
Sorry, Kitamura. I fell over and got dirt on your clothes.
Huh? Oh, I told you don't have to worry about it.
I'm so sorry. I'll wash it and give it back to you.
Oh, okay. Damn it. I feel like I'm starting to see her in a different way because she asks me things like if I like her. It's not like that, though. I just can't leave her alone. But during lunch break the same day...
Hey you, Kitamura! What is Miss Boring to you?
This girl from the same class, I can't remember her name, but I'm sure she was popular, came up to me to ask questions. What? Can't you see? We sit next to each other.
So you lent your PE clothes just because you sit next to her?
She looked troubled, so... What are you trying to say?
I bet you're in love with this Miss Boring. Huh?
I told you earlier, but I lent her my clothes because she looked troubled. There's no special meaning.
Huh. Well, I'll pretend that I believe you for now.
What the hell?
Sorry, Kitamura. It's my fault.
Why do you apologize? You didn't do anything wrong.
But if I didn't forget my PE clothes.
I don't care about what other people say about me, so you should stay confident too.
Kitamura. Oh, Kitamura, are you free tomorrow?
It's a Saturday, so yeah, I'm free. But why?
I want to give you back your PE clothes, so could I see you?
Oh, then it's fine if you can give it back on Monday.
Please.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm free, so it's alright.
Great! I'll see you in front of the station at 1 o'clock then.
I would have guessed I was seeing Kurata on a weekend. But it's 15 minutes past the time she told me, but I wonder, did I get the place wrong? No, it should be here. Maybe she forgot. But even Kurata... Actually, it is possible. I would have asked her number if I knew this was going to happen. That girl next to me is really cute. I wonder if she is waiting for someone as well. I feel like I've seen her somewhere before, but...
Oh, Kitamura! How long have you been there?
What? Kurata?
I'm so sorry, I didn't realize at all.
Me too. I didn't realize it was you at all.
Do I look weird today?
Weird? What do you mean?
I told my sister that I was going to give your PE clothes back, and then she forced me to put on makeup and wear these clothes, so...
I think it suits you very well.
Really? Thanks. I get really happy when you compliment me.
Really? We came to a cafe that was a few minutes away from the station, but you surprised me. You look quite different from when you were in school.
It's all thanks to the clothes and the makeup.
I did mean it in a good way. It was not what I was expecting.
Did you think that I was Miss Boring too?
Oh, well, sorry. But I like to think of it more like you being humble and mature.
Don't worry, it's the truth anyways.
She seems to be more talkative than usual. Maybe it's because of the change in hairstyle. Don't you think you'll be more popular at school if you were like that every day?
But I don't have the courage to not wear my school uniform to school.
Oh, I meant the hairstyle. That hairstyle really suits you.
You think so?
Uh-huh, really. Her shy face is so cute. I don't know what to do.
I have something I need to tell you.
What is it?
Well, it's a little embarrassing to say this, but...
Why is she hesitating to say it? Could it be?
To tell you the truth, I rushed out of my house today and I forgot to bring the clothes that you lent me.
Oh, don't worry about it. Now that she mentioned it, we were supposed to meet today so that she could give me back my clothes. I completely forgot. She gave me back my clothes on Monday. But on that day...
What? Are you Miss Boring?
Did she change her hairstyle? She has a pretty face.
What? Who is that? Is she from art class?
Kurata came to school with the same hairstyle she had on Saturday. The change of style surprised everyone, and there were even rumors that a cute girl had transferred to our class. She was now the center of attention. She was no longer Miss Boring, and became a popular girl in the class. Someone is always around her during breaks. Whenever our eyes meet, she always looks away for some reason. That made me a little sad and lonely. About a week after Kurata changed her hairstyle... Huh? When did I fall asleep? Oh! Kurata!
So sorry! Did I wake you up?
It's alright. It seems like I fell asleep during class. Where is everyone?
We have a different classroom, so you were sleeping until the break, so...
Oh, sorry. So you waited for me? Thanks. It feels like I haven't spoken to her in ages.
I'll be going then.
Oh, thanks. And be careful! She's still avoiding me. Did I do anything wrong? So, are you going out with Kurata? What? Why? Well, I heard you guys are lovey-dovey. Where did you even hear that? It's the opposite. She's been avoiding me. Really? But you two were in the classroom together when nobody was there, right? Oh, yeah. One of my classmates walked past the scene and he said that... Said what? Come on, tell me! That you were kissing. What the... How could that even happen? Right? I thought it was strange. Sorry for asking you about that, but I was curious. Why is Kurata avoiding me? And why was she waiting for me in the classroom yesterday? So the next day, I pretended to be asleep on my desk during the break before we had class in a different classroom. The classroom gradually became silent. I then realized that someone was standing close to me.
Kitamura, are you awake?
It was Kurata. I continued to pretend that I was asleep. And then,
Thank you for everything. Mwah.
I felt something soft touch my cheeks. I had never felt it before, but I knew it was her lips. Kurata? What did you...
Huh? Kitamura, you're awake? This is, as a gratitude.
Gratitude? What for?
Because you help me all the time.
I haven't helped you recently.
You don't have to do anything. You already saved me by sitting next to me. You make my heart warm just by being by my side. But you make my heart race, so I couldn't look you in the eyes and I couldn't speak to you.
So that's why she was avoiding me. Wait, so does that mean...
You know that I kissed you, so I'll tell you, I think I love you.
Kurata...
If you are okay, I want to be your girlfriend. Tell me if you don't want to.
I already knew the answer. I was feeling the same way. We kissed after this. But that will be our little secret. 1 month later, we started dating since that day. And we spend our weekends together now.
I'm looking forward to going to your room.
Don't expect much. It's just an ordinary room.
My sister told me that we should do what couples do in a room when they are alone.
What? Do you mean...
I wonder what she meant. I should have asked her.
I wonder what it is. Maybe you don't need to know. My girlfriend is very cute and humble, but also a little clumsy. I'm the one who is saved from having her by my side.
Usually in mangas, there's one girl in the classroom who's totally out of your league. However, that can happen in real life too. I, Kuroya Shiraishi, have a classmate sitting right next to me who anyone in this world would consider beautiful.
What?
Even the way she's cold to me is also manga-like. Her name is Hyoka Kagami. She's easily the cutest girl in my school. She's famous for being cold to other people. Nothing. In fact, we've been in the same class from our first year in high school. Due to our surnames, we usually sit close to each other. We're already in our second year, but I still can't have a friendly conversation with her. It's so sad.
Our eyes met.
As you can see, I'm a very average guy without any qualities that stand out. But there was one thing I was really into.
All right, today I'm going to complete this game.
She is Ice-chan. She's a streamer who has more than 800,000 subscribers. She's rocking the blonde Gyaru style, and the way she enjoys playing all sorts of games made me a big fan instantly.
No, I failed so quickly.
And her streams are generally just so much fun to watch.
Someone's asking if I have a boyfriend. No, I don't.
Oh, she doesn't have a boyfriend. Well, she could be just saying so because she doesn't want to lose any subscribers.
But I do have a crush on someone.
Oh, wow. If she's saying that on stream, she probably really doesn't have a boyfriend. There are some people out there who quit being fans when they know that a certain streamer has a crush on someone. But she's telling us anyway, which means she really doesn't care about that kind of stuff.
What kind of person? He's definitely very kind. I've never seen him get angry. What does he look like? Do I really have to say that? Well, I guess he couldn't be watching this stream. He has black hair, maybe a little long for a boy. His eyes are generating kindness, and his smile is cute.
Black hair that's kind of long, huh? That applies to me, but I'm not cute when I laugh, so I have no chance. To begin with, I don't know anyone who looks remotely close to her. Therefore, she's 100% talking about someone else. Well, good for her.
But I'm not really getting on well with him. I still haven't figured out how I should approach him.
Don't you talk with him a lot?
No, I don't. He's actually sitting right beside me in class, but I don't know how I should talk to him. Do you have any suggestions?
Wow, she read my comment. Why don't you just not bring your textbook and ask him to show it to you?
Oh, that might be a good idea. Thanks, I'll try that tomorrow.
I commented what came to my mind first. Ice-chan looked so happy when she thanked me. I didn't think she would take in my advice just like that. I'm happy that I was able to provide her some help. Ice-chan went on answering questions while talking about her crush. After a few minutes, she was just praising him at that point, but she looked so happy. Therefore, I prayed for her to get together with this guy.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question?
The next morning, Kagami-san started talking to me, which is very rare. Yes?
I'm sorry. Could you show me your textbook?
Huh?
I forgot to bring my own.
What a coincidence. No problem.
Really?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Thanks.
Wait, didn't she look super delighted for a second? Or am I just imagining that? I had some questions I wanted to ask, but I tried to focus on the class.
Stare.
Why is Kagami-san looking into my face? Huh? Why did she just let out a sigh? Did I disappoint her by doing something?
Thank you.
When the class was over, Kagami-san thanked me and separated our desks. It was a chance to become better friends with her, so I might have wasted my chance. But I didn't want to talk to her during class because she takes her studies pretty seriously, and I didn't want to disappoint her. On that evening,
He kindly showed me his textbook, but I couldn't hold a conversation. I mean, I can't talk during class.
apparently she did exactly as I advised. The first thing she started to talk about on the stream was about that. So the comment section was filled with kind comments cheering her on.
But I was able to take a close look at his face, so I'm satisfied.
That was a quick recovery. I mean, were you really doing such a thing?
Ice-chan turned into a stalker.
Wait a minute. Calling me a stalker is a bit of a stretch, isn't it?
Haha, Ice-chan's being made fun of by her subscribers.
Why can't you guys give me more advice on what I should do next time around?
Ice-chan's totally forgot the fact that she was playing a game. But never mind. I'm happy if she's happy. Okay, so a plan, huh? If he's a kind person, you could try faking being sick, and he might ask if you're fine.
Oh, that's a nice one. He'll definitely worry about me. But should I really take advantage of his kindness like that?
Not a bad plan for Ice-chan, because she's so shy.
Why not give it a try?
Alright, I'll give it a try then.
Thanks to everyone's persuasion, Ice-chan decided to go with the plan. Kagami-san has been bending over on her desk for each break. I wonder if she's super sleepy. Huh? Isn't she peeking over at me? I really didn't understand what she was doing. I was totally confused by her actions.
He ignored me. He wasn't worried about me at all. Surprisingly, he was rather cold-hearted. I was bending over on my desk the entire time, waiting for him to make a move.
Didn't he think you were just getting some rest?
Yeah, I would also leave a girl alone if she were sleeping during the breaks.
Really? Oh no, I got it wrong.
And just like that, ever since she revealed that she has a crush on someone, the stream changed into a relationship counseling session. And she seemed to be trying out all the advice she got every day. But there was one thing that was on my mind. Namely, Kagami-san always happened to do exactly the same thing as what Ice-chan was told to do in the stream. Could this be? Today's plan was to drop an eraser on purpose and touch the guy's hand when he was about to pick it up for her. If I'm actually right, she is.
Oh.
I knew this was going to happen. Now I need a little courage to do this. As we planned, Higami-san's hand touched me as she picked up the eraser.
Huh?
What's wrong, Kagami-san?
Oh, nothing.
Why do you look so surprised if nothing happened?
A big fly just flew in front of my face, so...
Is that so?
Sorry. Sorry, Kagami-san, but if this goes right, I'll be able to find out for sure.
He held my hand!
On that evening...
He held my hand! When I dropped the eraser, he held my hand! That was 100% on purpose! I didn't think he was such a player! He's definitely into me, right?
She was so hyped compared to her usual streams. Hearing her talk convinced me. Wow, Ice-chan is Higami-san after all. If I give a close look, she kind of looks like her. Come to think about it, her name means ice in Japanese, so there's an association there. But her hair and her voice are so different. Which means she's always talking about me. I'm the center of the topic for every single stream. And I'm the guy who held her hand today. And all of that praising was all about me. I was remembering how Ice-chan was always talking about her crush on the stream. The way she talked about him made me think that she really was in love with him, and that she really cared about him. And that was all about me? I was flattered and super happy.
What? Confessing my love tomorrow? No way! That's impossible!
You can do it.
I know you can pull this off, Ice-chan.
But really? Should I?
A confession. Yes, we both like each other, so this should work. Usually fans wouldn't like this kind of thing, but her fans were really supportive. That's how loyal her fans were. And I was starting to think I shouldn't just wait and see what was going to happen next.
What is it that you want to talk about?
Sorry for taking your time.
No, it's fine. I also had something to talk about.
I don't know where to start, but this is you, right?
What? How did you find that out, Shiraishi-kun?
Well, I'm actually a huge fan of Ice-chan. And I was wondering if you were her, because you always do what you talk about in the stream. Oh, wait! I wasn't trying to embarrass you or threaten you.
But you know all my feelings. I'm embarrassed.
I know. So now, I would like you to know my feelings.
Huh?
It might be a little unfair to ask you after knowing your feelings, but I really like you too, Kagami-san. Please, be my girlfriend.
Huh? Really? Aren't you just being too kind to me?
No, I'm not. I really have a crush on you.
But I was always acting cold towards you. Why?
Oh, so she knew that herself. You were cold to me, but you were always someone who I looked up to, and I always admired you. And of course, as I just said, I'm also a huge fan of you when you're Ice-chan, so I was really happy when I found out that the person Ice-chan was talking about was me. So, could you give me an answer?
Well, I think you know already.
Just for the sake of it, I'd like you to give me a clear one.
Meanie.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. Higami-san?
If you're fine with me, please have me as your girlfriend.
Cuteness overload! The difference between her usual self makes it even better. Me too. Thanks for making me your boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
I hugged her tight. Higami-san looked so happy and hugged me back. Hyoka, being her honest self, she told all of her fans that we had started a relationship. Sure, there were some fans who were feeling sad, but most fans congratulated Hyoka and me. It really warmed up my heart to watch that happen on the stream. And...
Hey, that's not fair, Silver-kun!
Ice-chan, you're using secret commands yourself. Due to popular demand, I often appear on her streams. She made a second channel, which turned into something like a couple channel. Of course, I felt awkward streaming at first, but Hyoka wanted me to do it, so I'm happy to help her out. That's how we enjoy our days together, and we intend on doing so from now on too.
By the way, Kuroya-kun, which do you prefer, Ice or Hyoka?
Hyoka told me she was trying too hard to act like a good student. That made her react coldly to others, and she wanted to change herself. That's the reason she started being Ice, and why she's asking me this question. Obviously, I love them both equally, because both of them are you.
I see.
I thought for a while before I answered. After I gave her the answer, she smiled as if she were satisfied and leaned against me.